Hello, everybody. Hi. Welcome to session number 18 of Ellseworld. If you're new here, welcome. If you're old here, welcome. We're going to get right into the session, but first we're going to do some introductions of our players and their characters. And then I'll talk all about this, what the hell it is, where we are, what's been going on, and all that kind of stuff that you probably expect. But yes, as I said, player and character introductions first. I've also got a question for my lovely players, as at the end of last session they all leveled up to level 3. The question for this week is, what is your favourite new ability from your level 3 level up? Starting with you. Hello.
Nice, I went too early.
You did a little bit, but
sorry,
it's okay.
There's a lag.
Oh. Yeah.
There's a lag.
We're not actually in the same room.
Yeah.
Over to you, Kane.
Thanks, El. What's up? My name's Kane and I'm Gonky. I will be playing Reed Bogwater, who is a small little fairy guy. They are a druid. They are enthusiastic. They are irritating. They are the character that speaks the most with the lowest charisma score of any character I've ever had. The thing I'm excited most about with 3rd level is the one thing I get, 2nd level spells. The art for my quirked up little fairy boy, down in the bottom right, was done by Said Idiot. You can find them on Instagram, you can find them on Twitter, and you can also find them by clicking the link downstairs.
Hey, I'm Dan. I was violently sick this morning. I'm going to be playing Quinn Denari, the Changeling Wizard, and they are most excited about, surprise, surprise, their 2nd level spells that they've got. Maybe you'll see me freeze someone to death.
Hello.
Oh, the art was done by Michaelis Moshu on Instagram. Check them out.
Goodbye. No, hello. I haven't got my glasses on, so I'm lost in time. I'm Tom. I'm playing
17 minutes past 8.
What?
17 minutes past 8.
That's so many.
Yeah.
I'm playing Appleby. He is soil and a little bit of a charmer. He is most excited about being able to juggle a little bit better.
Combat juggle, baby.
Combat juggling, baby.
Oh,
if you want to find out about combat juggling, follow Dungeoneer's Pack. It's a subclass that we created for bards, and I've finally unlocked its power. My artist is Joas JPEG on Instagram, and they do some really cool little trippy artwork bits. Callum, I don't remember if it's just with Kane that I do my weird questions. Do you?
Got him.
Lol.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Cal. I'm going to be playing Shadow. He's a Loxodon rogue assassin, and he has just got the Assassinate ability, meaning that I have advantage against creatures who haven't gone yet in combat, and I also auto-crit versus surprise creatures. Tune in later into the campaign when I multi-class into a Grave Cleric, take Path of the Grave, and just fuck shit up. I'm going to be telling you who did the art now. That was Ardy Fardy who did the art for Shadow. It was Bondi who came up with the subclass on D&D Beyond for this. I've not told them I'm using it in a campaign, and I won't because I don't know them. Jamie. Hi.
Hey. Hello, I'm Jamie. I'm here. I had a very exciting weekend, so I'm tired. Leave me alone. I'm playing Coroner there, the cleric of the neutral variety. They're a Warforged, it's a cleric of the grave, they're sick as fuck. The thing I'm most excited about, not just second level spells, but the fact that my amount of spell slots has now doubled, so I can do so many more things in more than 2 rounds of combat. Yeah, my art was done by really bad weather _art on Instagram, and I think other platforms you should find them. They're cool.
All good? Yeah. Hi, I'm Jams. This week, as I do every week, I will be playing Rodeo, the Dragonborn Gunslinger. She's rooting, she's tooting, and she will most definitely be shooting, because at level 3 she gets a cool thing as part of her Gunslinger subclass called Trick Shots, which basically mean she shoots stuff as much as she's going to, like, previously, but also extra cool stuff happens when she shoots things.
We love the extra cool stuff.
And also, she's going to get more guns soon. The artwork was done by Sulan and Salaka, who you can find on Twitter and Tumblr and maybe Instagram, I can't remember. All of the links will be down in the doobly-doo. We've got a huge list of everyone that's done cool art for us. All of their social media can be found there. Go check everybody out.
And maybe one day become them.
Maybe one day you could be on this list. Send us fan art and tag us.
That's a way less sinister
Tag us
way to say
on
it.
Instagram. Make cool stuff for us and we'll put it on the stream.
Can anyone in the room who has a spare coaster please bequeath onto me some coasters?
Yeah, I'll have 2 actually.
Speaking of bequeathing things, you can bequeath any player at this table with a critical success or a critical 20 with our donation incentives. I'll actually start with the ones I'm supposed to start with. If you cheer 150 bits into the Twitch chat, or that's actually the only option, you can give any player here at the table advantage or disadvantage on a roll. That includes me as the DM, or if you cheer 750 bits or £5, this is the one that has another option, you can give anyone at the table a crit 20 or a crit fail. I don't usually do this for Ellseworld. I've just kind of intercepted it. No, it just kind of happened.
Must be because you're throwing dice at this squishy hippo.
These things do happen, Dad. It's D&D. You can't quite predict it. But there are other ways to influence the game. Jamie, save me.
I can save you. You can also support us on Patreon. There, if you give us £5, you get in a poll that we run every single time we play D&D. If you, well, you can vote on a player to have an advantage or a disadvantage, or a player to have a nat 20 or crit fail. This includes the DM. I'm sorry about the chaos. This week, Kane gets a little old advantage.
Woo! Woo!
Jams,
Yeah.
get yourself a big fat nat 20.
Oh, nice.
I didn't mean to body shame the nat 20, I'm sorry.
Hey, fat is not
She's
a negative
big and
word.
juicy.
Okay, big and juicy nat 20.
Big juicy
Great.
nat 20. Nice. I'm hungry.
I'm hungry for the
Nat
nat
20 with curves in all the right places.
Oh.
Starting to understand how you lost that metal D6.
I can't find it anywhere.
Anyway, that's me. Elliot, can
Yes.
you give us a recap of what happened last time and the times before
I
that?
might do so. Well, first of all, it's me, it's Elliot. I'm Elliot. I run this campaign called Ellseworld. If you're wondering why it's called Ellseworld, it's that dream that you keep on having.
I no longer want to play this campaign. I don't want to relive that.
Last we saw the players. They are in a region of the world known as the Undermountain, a subterranean city beneath the biggest city on the continent known as the Golden Tooth. They've been here for some time dealing with a gang of individuals known as the Blue Bloods, gangsters who seem to have control of most of the Undercity and its comings and goings. You've teamed up with group of individuals known as the Watch Pack, some vigilantes who have been trying to help out the Undermountain from underneath the thumb of the Blue Bloods, and most recently you organised an ambush that the Blue Bloods thought was to ambush this Watch Pack, but instead you did a bit of a number on them using Quinn's innate skills to become other people. They disguised themselves as one of the Blue Bloods, a member known as Tagon, and using this you actually managed to create a situation in which you and the Watch Pack were in fact ambushing the Blue Bloods instead. The place where you decided for this ambush was a region that you'd found known as the Troll Hole, a area that you know has been inhabited by a troll that watches over a nearby bridge on the outskirts of the Golden Tooth. The ambush has gone swimmingly so far. We're actually jumping right back into combat as the troll at the end of the initiative cycle had just finished tearing the final Blue Blood in half, tearing this thing over his head, the blood flowing down over this troll as it did so, finishing off these Blue Blood individuals. And you all feel this power begin to flow up into you as you feel that the experience you've gained from this fight, things just start to come together as a lot of you have leveled up here in World. You feel this innate magical sense, be what powers you is Shadow or the innate kind of Warforged mechanics of Coroner, and you feel all of this just seems to be heightened now as you go into this fight reinvigorated after seeing these foes that you have been working towards the demise of for some time fall down. If you want to know what has led these players to this place, you can check it all out on YouTube as well. This is just a brief recap of the last session, because we're jumping right back into this combat. As I said, the troll was last in the initiative order, so we're going to be jumping right back to the top, starting at the Nat 20, which I believe was Rodeo in the initiative order.
Can you describe what that one is?
I will indeed. That is exactly what I was about to do.
Yeah, please.
So, in the troll hole at the moment, in this 40-foot diameter kind of basin, there is Reed in spider form. There is Rocco the Rock, who is currently blocking the other doorway out of here. Appleby is down in the troll hole too, as is Shadow. You also have with you the unconscious form of Gero, who has been sort of pushed to the shoreline of this temporary bathtub that the troll has been bathing in. He is unconscious and been pushed to one side. And then around the actually at the other side of the troll hole, kind of opposite to where the spider and Appleby is Sunspeed. Then the troll's in the middle of the water. You see it's just pulled this Blue Blood in half. Rodeo, Quinn, Fisto Arcano, and Coroner are all up near the top of the hole. Coroner, are you on the rope hanging down?
No, I climb back up.
You climb back up? Cool.
The rope got cut at one point.
Yes, it got...
And we were like, wait, is Coroner still on it?
I threw up on it.
So the remainder of you are up at the top of the mouth of the hole, and you've been firing down stuff, and you've seen as Fisto has been using the ranged capabilities of her fist as well from up here. So that is the current situation. Another rule that I'm going to implement here is there is actually going to be a layer action that I forgot about, because you got a nat 20. Would you like to go before or after the layer action? You can have your choice of this.
Sounds like a trap.
I kind of want to see what the troll's going to do.
And kind of want to see what the troll's going to do?
Yeah, it might fuck somebody else over, but I'm out of reach when it can.
Nice.
Let the troll do something interesting. Let it have a fighting chance, because we're all about to just
Shadow dies at the very top of session.
Something that you notice, Rodeo, here, this part of you kind of having that natural 20 on initiative, is you notice something that no one else has picked up on so far.
There's another troll.
This troll, its hand, from about the wrist down, is a slightly different shade. And from your kind of like looking at this, kind of getting bearings on the kind of like fight, you see that this actually looks like it's a much more freshly formed hand, as if it had just grown out of a stump or something. And as this kind of thing is happening, you see as Appleby, you kind of twitch and you feel something in the water around your feet, and suddenly you are grabbed from below by this severed troll hand that seems to be swimming around in the troll hole. It's going to make its attack against you, which is going to be a hit. Could you make a strength saving throw for me,
Sorry,
please?
Applebee.
Quick question while you're rolling. Is the spider at full health now?
Yeah,
14.
everything's back to the up top. Cool. What did you get, sorry?
14.
14, nice. So you're going to take half the damage from this, so that's going to be 11, half to 6 damage, and you're not pulled under the water by this hand, this severed troll hand, as it goes for your leg. That's the layer action. Rodeo, you're up.
So can I see the hand in the water, or is it submerged?
You can see the hand now. It's just kind of like almost like a fish tried to jump out of the water at Appleby and grab sort of his arm and pull him in.
It's just like from here.
It's just like wrist, just like the fucking hand from the Addams Family.
Cool. Yeah, that's what I was about to.
But a troll-sized
bigger,
version.
much bigger, yeah. Cool. I'm still going to go for the troll, I think.
Nice.
And I'm going to...
It's been fired on this turn as well, so its regen is currently down.
Oh, yeah,
as well.
true. And I'm going to, the first time, use one of my new abilities. I'm going to spend a grit point
Nice.
to make this a, a Deadeye shot, which means I get advantage on this attack.
Nice.
Remove this.
Using the hunk still?
No, I think I was on the blunderbuss.
Oh, yes, you did switch. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
You, I believe, still have bless as well.
Oh,
So
what
you
does
get
that
default
get
to it.
Yeah. Add a d4 to the attack roll as well.
It was you, it was Shadow, and it was Reed.
27.
Thank you.
27 to hit.
Yeah.
That definitely hits.
Yeah, baby. And then that's 2d8.
You just feel like something inside you is clicking that hasn't clicked in a while as you line up this shot and just fire downwards.
I didn't roll the best. That's 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. Damage is damage.
Damage is indeed damage.
As this troll
down.
takes this hit from the blunderbuss, this spray of ammunition just knocking it down slightly, having thrown these two sides of this blue blood corpse to either side of it. Anything for your bonus or movement?
Sure, why not? This isn't going to be a long fight, I can't imagine. So I'm going to use my action surge as well, and I'm going
Nice.
to take a shot at the hand as well.
Going to take a shot at the hand. Nice.
This
I like
won't be
that.
at advantage or anything,
Cool.
but I can't imagine the AC of a hand is
Immense.
that high. Well, that's
I think you'll be all right.
I don't. 21.
21 definitely hits this
Hits
hand.
this fucking hand.
You kind of actually pin it as it's on the way down, falling off from where it tried
Yeah.
to grapple Appleby.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Grapple-B,
Grapple B. That's 13 points of damage to the hand.
13 points of damage. Cool. You shoot this thing straight through the palm, and you
Yeah.
see as this dark blood begins to flow out from this hand as you have bloodied it in that one shot.
Yeah, that's more like it.
You pin this hand as it's flopping back into the water. Anything with your movement?
No, I'm going to stay where I am. I've got a pretty good vantage point at the moment.
Nice. At this stage, we are going to come to the watch pack. Appleby, you're on deck here. Seeing that these blue bloods have all been killed at this stage, you see as Fisto gets a kind of look on her face as she kind of looks up to you, Quinn, being that you're up at the top here with her and you're not kind of currently engaged in any combat. She comes over to you and she says, do you think you can handle this on your own?
Sure.
Now that the blue bloods are dead,
Sure, I'll take on now.
we have somewhere to be. Urgently.
All of a sudden.
This has created an opportunity for us.
Right.
Pale Master, he is undefended.
Stick us with the bodies.
I'm afraid so. We have got a good lead on him, and this is our chance.
I'm not going to tell you to say, but...
You see at that point as well, as kind of on their turn, Rocco has burst through the kind of ground nearby the side of the troll hole. You see he's clearly no longer blocking the door, and you can also see that Sunspeed, the lot of you who are down in the troll hole, you see a brief flash of what appears to be purple magic, and Sunspeed disappears.
Why then?
Yeah, kind of after saying this thing to you, Quinn, Fisto runs over towards Rocco and she says, "We seriously owe you guys one." She punches in the way that you've seen her do a few times. A rift opens out in front of you, and you see as her and Rocco step through this rift out into somewhere else. So that's the Watch Pack's turn. Appleby, you're on deck.
Cool.
Appleby, you're up, sorry.
Troll Hand's got me, right? Or it was
Troll Hand's attacking you right now.
It's got a hole in it.
Reed and Coroner, you're on a joint turn on deck.
Okay. The Troll Hand's under the water.
It's like swimming around you. Imagine it like it's a fish.
Okay. I will imagine it like it's a fish. Does it have? It doesn't have like a mind that I could attack though, really, does it? Because it's a hand.
If you're wondering if it has an intelligence or can understand languages, then no.
Yeah. Okay.
You would assume not.
Okay. Then. I might just.
You can poke holes in it.
You have seen it just be shot right in front of you, and it is currently bloodied.
Okay. I might just try and just kick it off in that case because I don't.
It's not currently on you, really.
Okay.
The grapple failed. It just attacked you.
Okay. In that case, I will begin juggling using half of my strength.
Nice.
When in doubt.
You see this thing hit you. You think, I know what to do. You grab a few of the daggers that have been that were being used by the Dragonborn operatives, and you just begin juggling. It just feels right.
So that's half of my movement to do that. I'm then going to cast, while juggling, of course. I'm going to cast.
I love that spell.
Bane on this thing.
Nice.
Can I get the? Does the troll count as a separate target with this?
For the hat and the hand.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're two separate beings at this
How
stage.
far apart are they?
10 feet apart, I'd say.
Okay, so I can target both of them then. I'm going to bane them both.
Cool, nice. What do they need to give you?
Charisma save, please.
Charisma saving throw?
Yeah.
Cool.
What's the charisma modifier of a severed hand?
Yeah,
Higher than you think.
the hand fails, and a charisma save
Yeah.
with a 8. The troll fails too.
Sweet.
That was a non-natural 1 and an 8.
Wow.
Sweet. Right, so whenever the target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target must roll a d4 and subtract it.
Opposite bless.
Yeah, opposite
Cool.
bless.
Nice. Anything else with your boneless or movement?
Well, because I've used a bard spell, I can now fire off one of the daggers
Yeah,
that I'm juggling
nice.
as well at the hand.
Yep.
And also use a bardic inspiration die to add to the damage, so I'm going to do that. So I'm
Nice.
going to throw a dagger and add some damage to it. Well, I mean, if it hits the hand, of course.
So many new things.
19.
19 hits the hand.
Sweet.
You toss out mid-juggle. One of the daggers just flashes out.
Sweet. I'm going to add bardic inspiration to it. 3, 6, 7, 8 piercing damage on the hand.
Nice. You throw this knife and it pins it straight through the same hole that's just been shot through it by Rodeo. It sings through the air and goes into the troll, pinning the hand to it.
Nice.
Doesn't deal any damage to it, but that's just a little flavour thing that happens as this hand is now just like
on the troll.
flailing attached back to this troll.
Gross.
As you kill the hand. Nice. That you?
Yep.
Coroner and Reed. You got a joint turn.
Not to do after you.
On deck is Shadow.
Reed's seen Appleby get killed by things before and doesn't want that to happen, so the spider will jump the hand.
The hand's dead.
Oh, the hand died?
Hand died, yeah.
Oh.
And is now just pinned the hand on the
Oh,
troll.
I thought it was pinned, but still.
Oh, no, it's effectively dead. That was just a little flavour thing.
Twitching.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright then, fine. I guess I'm
Hand's
gonna go bite a troll.
Cool, yeah, nice.
Nice.
Go bite that troll.
Go bite the man
Giant
by a
spider,
troll.
giant spider, giant spider. 1 second. Apologies.
So
Do you want me to go?
Appear.
No, it's fine. I just need this one thing. There we go. Got it.
I want it to if you.
Oh, that's pretty alright, actually. That's a non-natural 20.
Yeah, it hits.
Nice. So first, I'm going to do the piercing damage, but can it make me a Constitution saving
It
throw?
can make you a.
It will probably pass, but whatever.
It gets a 21 to the Constitution
Yeah,
saving
beating
throw.
the DC by 10, it's fine.
Nice.
On that front. It does, however, take 10 points of piercing damage,
Nice.
and it still takes half the poison damage, even
Still
though
takes
it's
half the poison damage. Nice.
So it's still going to take 6 poison damage,
Cool. Nice.
pretty
Very
good.
well done.
but it's not poisoned.
It's not poisoned. Cool.
Nice.
Has poison is not poisoned.
Nice. Good stuff. Anything else for you, Reed?
Unfortunately, I'm just a spider.
Cool. Coroner, Shadow, you're on deck.
Hello. You took some damage, didn't you, Appleby?
A bit, yeah. We all healed full. Oh wait, yeah. This
You just got hit by hand. I'm going to do
Handed,
healing
yeah.
word on the Appleby.
Thanks.
That's minimum, so 1 plus more whiz, so that's 5 health back to you.
Oh, cool. I'm 1 away from full.
Beautiful. I am then, with my main action, I'm going to hold it. I'm going to prepare to cast the cantrip Spare the Dying, and I'm going to prep to sneakily cast it on the troll after it's died, just so it doesn't actually die, but everyone thinks it has.
Okay. All right. Give me a sleight of hand check. See how. What are the spell components for it?
What range is your spell that die as well? Because we're like
Probably-
50 feet above it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I'm in range, probably. Spare the Dying. Oh, 30 feet. Fuck, never mind. I don't do anything then.
Okay. Nothing with your main action.
Nah.
Cool.
Coroner just nosedives into the hole and subtly does
I'm not saving it.
Shadow. Quinn, you're on deck.
Shadow gets up, looks down at like the ankle they thought they'd broken when they fell down the hole. And went, oh, okay.
It's just like you see your foot just like click back into place magically. Like some shadows push it back into place.
Cool.
God.
That's fine.
That's terrifying.
Smart. I take it we're killing this thing then. Okay.
I'd prefer not.
Oh, okay.
I prefer. Wait, that's not my voice.
Well,
Not going to try it. I'm good.
are we killing this thing or can we leave?
I think we just leave.
Cool. Everyone's being very vocal. This is good and helpful.
I've given the opinion and no one's argued it.
Yes. Cool.
I'm canonically a spider and I'm an idiot.
We
Yes.
can turn its blood to healing potions.
Let's get down here and get some blood then. I'm going. I'm not in combat range with anyone at the moment, am I?
You're not in combat with the troll. It's
For it between sessions.
it's close to you, but yeah, it's not currently engaged with you now because you just dived in to get this hilt, I believe.
Yeah, there was a lightning blade that I wanted, and now I regret my decisions in life. So I'm going to do what I plan to do, which is get the fuck away from the troll.
Nice.
I'm going to use my movement and bonus action dash to get as far down the tunnel as possible.
Nice, cool. Yeah, you kind of clamber over a few of the blue blood bodies. And past where Rocco was kind of blocking the door before, you see it's unobstructed now, and you actually managed to make it almost all the way back to the troll road with your dash speed presumably being something like 60 feet.
Yes,
90.
60 feet.
Yeah,
And then action, I'm going to turn around and fire off a short bow bolt at it, because I figure might as well still do damage just in case.
Nice. You'd have to come a
helps.
little bit closer up that pathway to get a line of sight, but I'd say you'd still be
I'll
good-
do it.
a
I'll do
40
it
feet.
as I am
Okay, nice.
in the process of moving.
Nice,
Turn
nice.
around and fire it off.
Give me an
Anyone
attack roll,
in combat range with it, with melee?
I'm a spider, it's fine.
Yes, Kane is.
Cool. I get the sneaks of it. Yeah, that tracks. Wait, I'm hashtag blessed.
Your hashtag blacks.
That 4.
Cool. 14 to hit.
That just misses by 1. Its AC is 15.
That's okay. That's what I get for leaving. Bye.
Cool. Anything else?
No, I'm safe, and that's the most important.
Nice.
thing.
Quinn, you're up. The troll's on deck. Rodeo, you're up after the troll.
quick maths, the rope's burnt at 30 feet.
Yeah.
So even if I were to use my action to tie the rope on, the troll would still get a turn against the people down there.
Probably, yeah.
So, second level fiery chromatic orb at it.
Nice. Try and hit it.
That may not hit actually. That's a 14.
14 also just misses. You see, as it it's memorizing your attack patterns now. It ducks into the water as you shoot this chromatic orb at it, and just goes over its head and sizzles against the water.
That's the second.
All I can do is regens back up.
We didn't know.
So sorry, nothing else in your turn?
All I can do is regens back up now.
Nice. Yeah, it is indeed back up, which means it heals 10 hit points. Cool. Yeah. That's gonna be its thing. Let's see. Cool. Not.
There's two spells that I'm torn on for Appleby, and they're both
Cool.
equally ridiculous.
The spider's on this thing and has just bitten this and poisoned him, so the troll is just going to see this thing that it probably, in the kind of deep recess of what intellect it has, thinks that this must be some kind of contention for this lovely little hole that you found yourselves in. So it's going to try and take this thing out. So it's going to make its multi-attack against you there. Reed?
Yeah.
It's going to first of all try and bite you back.
Went through a long explanation of why it's hitting you.
Yeah. I feel like you got to know. What's the spider's AC?
Oh, yeah, great question. It's 14, bizarrely.
14. First one hits with a 14 exactly. And, the claw might not hit though. Oh no, that's also exactly a 14. It hits you with both. So the bite will be 10 damage. That's max.
Okay, yeah.
And then the claw is 6. Another 10 damage actually.
Oh, wow, I am not a good-looking spider anymore.
Say that. You're cute.
Yeah, you're very cute. That is going to be...
4 eyes winky.
and you see at that stage that at the end of its turn, the troll is actually going to sink a little bit into the water, so all you can kind of see now are its upper shoulders and head.
Cool.
Hello, people in chat.
Hello, Red Velvet Muncher.
That's the troll's turn. Rodeo, once again, would you like to go before or after the lair action?
Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna take my go first.
You gonna take your go first?
Yeah,
Cool.
nice.
Nice.
A fucking hand just appears out of the water, I swear to God. How many spare limbs does this guy have running around?
That's not the only thing he's cut off. Also, why his feet?
Oh. True horror.
They grow back bigger every time.
Appleby, you're on deck, so get you ready.
Am I in water right now? Am I swimming? Am I
You're
treading
wading.
water?
You're half submerged. I'm
merged.
going to take another shot at the troll.
Nice. Hit it.
I'll do my best. That's a 13 before I've added anything.
Nice.
So
Yep. AC's 15,
I'm not
so
gonna do math if I
I
don't
expect
need to.
that hits.
yes. That's an 88.
It's a good attitude to have.
I'm like, look, I know what the numbers are at this point. I'm not going to do math if I don't have to. Oh, that's good. I do have to do some math now. 14, 18 points of damage.
18?
Nice.
That is a good old hit.
That's very good with the blunderbuss. I like the blunderbuss. I think it's my favourite at the moment.
Very nicely done. That has taken this troll to a bloodied stage. As you shoot it down with this blunderbuss once again, all these kind of like, your aim just feels like better for some reason as you're firing these shots down at it, and you see now this kind of dark blood just seeping out of the bullet wounds on this thing's chest. Anything else with your turn? That was a big breath in.
Nope, I don't have any bonus actions that I can take at the moment.
Cool.
Or need to take, so I will stay where I am.
Nice. Cool. The lair action's gonna go off next.
Did the troll on his turn act baned? Did he have a minus?
Oh, I actually did forget about that, and they would have both missed because it just hit your AC.
So
So,
take some of
I
that.
had that 20 back at the beginning of that 6.
yeah,
Sorry, I
take
should
all that health away. It actually, totally missed you as the magic from
Well
in its mind. It totally scored 2 great
Yeah.
hits as the performance Appleby has shown it in its mind goes off, but in actuality, it does nothing. Layer action is what I was doing. Yes. Reed.
Hi.
This time, you feel once again as something is swimming around beneath you, and an entire arm comes out, tries to like grab you, almost like a spear jumping out of the water. You don't seem to see this troll is missing any arms, or there seem to be any spots on it that were missing arms.
Sick.
Dang.
Is it a troll arm?
It appears to be a troll arm.
A troll.
Cool. That's going to hit you. Could you give me a dexterity saving throw, please?
Probably yes.
No, sorry, a strength saving throw.
Apparently.
Oh, you sure you don't want to be?
I'm certain. Sorry. Yeah, my bad, G.
Okay. Yeah, with an 8.
With an 8.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a fail. You're going to take 13 points of damage, and you are just dragged under the water, currently grappled by this arm as it spears out of the water and has dragged you underneath.
That's horrifying.
A little bit, yeah. Being your very... you're in a spider form, actually, at the moment. Yeah, this thing's just dragging this spider down. You seemingly unsure how it's being propelled here. Some kind of troll magic. Appleby, you are up. The dynamic duo of Coroner and Reed, you are on deck.
Okay.
Coroner.
How does the troll look? He's not near.
The troll is bloodied now.
Oh, he is
the troll has just been bloodied, yeah.
Okay.
Lovely, John. What was that?
I was just thinking about.
Tiny little bongo.
I'm going to throw a dagger at the troll.
Nice, yep. Just
So,
another...
One of my other juggled
Cool.
daggers. Just.
So that would be your attack action.
Yeah, I'm
Yep.
down to 2 now. No. So,
You'd cast
no, I haven't cast a bard
if you want to do
spell.
it as
So I
bonus
would
action.
cast a bard spell and then do it as a bonus, right? Yeah, I'll cast a bard spell then.
You can, of course, just make your attack action and then attack with an offhand weapon, though, which also could be a dagger. That's how that class is supposed to work. So yeah, do that either way.
No, I will. Oh shit! I didn't realise it was a D4 effect. Nathar's Mischief is a great spell for Appleby, but I didn't realise I couldn't choose the effect. It's a D4, which is completely random.
That's very Apple.
That's very Apple. Yeah, that's
very
perfect.
brand, if anything.
Okay, fine then. While I'm juggling, targeting, if I can get the arm and the troll within a 20-foot cube.
I'll see what the effect is when it goes off to see if it'll work on the arm, but sure, let's do it.
For sure. It's a... Appleby's into his element once more. He's juggling these daggers. His eyes, if you could see them, they would be rolling back
Just
into his
vibing.
head. And the mischief just flows from him like an energy. And
I'm so glad I left.
Oh yeah, you can't see any of this,
Yeah.
can you?
I sustain no psychic damage.
Give me a wisdom saving throw.
From both things?
Yeah.
Is that all creatures or enemies?
Yeah, each creature in the cube must
Mine will be
succeed
me
on a
as well.
wisdom
Oh
saving
no, the
throw.
spider.
The hand gets a 4, or the arm even gets a 4, and the troll gets a 6.
Sweet.
Not very wise at all.
No, 7 for the troll, but I don't think that's going to matter.
And the leafy spider gets a 10.
Ooh,
Okay,
crunchy spider.
you all
Not
fail.
not very wise spider.
Everyone within this 20-foot cube begins giggling uncontrollably until the start of my next turn and is incapacitated.
Cool.
And uses all its movement to move in a random direction.
Cool. I'd say that works on the troll, but not the arm, as it cannot. It doesn't find things funny, I'm afraid.
So I'm now
it's just a
grappled
really
I have no mouth, that's cannot laugh.
bland.
Ironically, it doesn't seem to have a funny bone in it. Thanks. I'm going to give myself a point of inspiration for that.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, alright, fair enough.
Tom, what you've done there is incapacitated
Made you laugh,
me.
yeah.
I'm still grappled.
Speaking of.
Wait. I did a troll spell so I can fire off one of the daggers that I'm
Just a
juggling.
troll spell.
You have to
It's been a day,
troll
guys.
I'm a rope.
I would love to. And also, not only has he done that,
Do it.
but he's taken away your turn as well.
Throw your dagger!
I'm sorry, Kane.
Is it something that if you take damage you can do the save again, or is it just...
12. Does it miss?
I don't know. 12? Does it miss the troll?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clatters to
Advantage
the
is
ground.
incapped. Advantage is incapped.
He's in cap.
Oh shit! Yeah. Nice. He's giggling. This troll.
The boy is a cap. 17.
17 hits
There we go.
as this, troll begins giggling under the water. I forgot to mention.
Sound like?
Head's just sticking out and he's giggling.
Sat in his bath.
I forgot to say the water is actually giving him half cover here, but with the 17 you still hit.
He loves bath time.
He does love bath time. He's just giggling away.
Does he have a little ducky?
Yeah, that's another one of the layer actions. Wait,
It's the
Dan.
corpse of a real duck.
It's just a regular
6 damage. Nice. He's on an amount of health that ends with 0.
Is it 0?
No.
It's 100.
Is this the kind of spell that if someone takes damage they make the save again, or is it just on the
Yeah. How does it work for the saves? Because we're going to need to know for Caitlin's turn here.
Each creature in the cube must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or begin giggling until the start of your next turn. A giggling creature is incapacitated and use all of its movement to move in a random direction. That full
To the start of your next turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Sorry.
You're fucked for a little bit, Kane.
So anything else with your turn, Appleby?
No, I've caused enough trouble.
Took a drop out there. Took a drop out of commission.
Yeah. Taking the troll out of commission.
They're laffy taffy. I'm good.
Good bit of laffy taffy. As we come to Coroner and Reed, we'll resolve the Reed stuff first.
Coroner and Reed.
Roll me a d8, please, to see what direction you travel in.
I'm presumably held by the hand.
Yeah, you're going to try and travel.
I gotta lie down.
5. Cool. Give me a athletics or acrobatics check. Try and break the grapple here.
What stat is that?
It's,
Acrobatics or
mine's
athletics?
Strength or dex based, basically.
This thing will go with that, I imagine.
8. No. 11.
11. Cool. Yeah, this thing got a 14.
Was that, sorry, what kind of save? Was that a save or just a roll?
It's a contested grapple check.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are still grappled by this thing and are unable to move that movement anyway, but you are giggling for the remainder of your turn.
What does that sound like as a spider?
Underwater.
I'm also underwater, so I
Oh,
dread
yeah.
the thing. Hang on.
Here we go.
Go on then.
Oh shit. Just give me a con save as well.
Kane fails.
Yeah, in pursuit of the bit.
For that exact reason, give me a con save as you are trying to laugh underwater.
Yeah. Oh, 10.
Oh no!
Can't wait to roll above a 9.
10. Cool. You've probably got until the top of your next turn of breathing, as you're just exhaling all the air by laughing.
Oh, Jesus.
Nice. Cool. Just
That's
reach
on
the ground.
Scarford. He's not hanging around for this.
Coroner, you're up.
I don't think I can really do.
You've just seen a spider get dragged under by an arm, and this troll is laughing uncontrollably. Just like this level of water.
And it's all Applebee's fault.
Yeah, I could just kill Appleby. I feel like that would be...
I mean, the spell would drop
Yeah,
then.
it would solve like one problem. How do you solve a problem like Appleby?
Fucking knock him out and carry him around in a sack.
Look at the flowers, Appleby.
Nothing I want to do is in range or useful, so I'm
Do
just,
something useless.
Yeah, you could just do something absolutely useless.
Yeah, do something fun.
fucking Coroner backs
Does a
up from the
dance.
hole and tries to do a backflip.
Cool. Give me a acrobatics check.
Actually, what would that be? Would that be my movement, I guess? What am I spending to try and do a backflip?
Your action.
Acrobatics.
It's my action.
No, I'd say you could use your bonus action to a
Sweet.
backflip.
Then with my action, I'm going to use my new level 2 spell, Borrowed Knowledge, to give myself proficiency in acrobatics. And it's bad. That's a 7.
you cast this magic into yourself. You're feeling really confident. You're like, I feel like I can fucking do something pretty cool here. You just run, try and just crumple into a ball on the ground. You don't leave the floor at all. It's just like,
We just hit. Dang, 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 dang.
Just a
cool. Yeah, you got a point of inspiration for that. That was fun.
Maybe the worst usage of a second level spell I've ever seen. It's just the sound of like a microwave has been dropped down a flight of stairs.
Bar
Do you say anything before you? Me and Quinn are still up here.
Yeah.
Do you say anything? Do you just go like, watch this?
No.
And then just like collapse. You
just silently take 4
get
steps
up.
back and then just clank.
What
Just stand
what does borrow knowledge look like for Coroner as well as you cast it?
I don't fucking know.
I feel like you're compelled to say, watch this, whenever you borrow knowledge.
I, with my most spindly of like medical tools on my medical hand, sort of like have a root round in like my head and sort of flick the switch that does on my motor skills that makes them more keen. Yeah,
There's like a if you hold down the proficiency button, it works.
yeah.
Cool.
Just a
I can
tiny
basically
glowing
send my different abilities into overdrive.
Nice. Oh, I like that.
For a little bit of time.
That's cool. Yeah, you just overclock that part. Very
Yeah.
And it was useless.
Yeah, I did nothing but hurt myself.
You overclocked your own fucking body.
No one saw until I was on the floor.
Yeah,
so
we just
I can
heard a
never.
horrible crunching sound. We turned around and were like, oh.
What happened to Coroner?
When was the last time we took out the coroner for their MOT?
Sorry for no warning, but if that's Coroner's turn, Shadow, you're up.
It's me. It's
Quinn, you're on
me.
deck.
I know when my turn is. I'm just chilling out at the on the troll road,
Nice.
like hearing the sounds of battle going on, and like, okay, they're still killing it. And I'll cobble back up 30 feet.
Yep, nice.
What can I see?
But you can get about 20 feet back.
You just come back in. What do I miss?
About 20 feet, you come back down the corridor. You turn a little bit of the bend, which enables you to be able to see down the rest of this hole into the troll hole main part, and you can just see a giggling troll at the surface level of the water go.
Can you imagine being gone for 6 seconds?
You literally run out, you go to the road, you hear the fight going on, run back, and you're just like, what the fuck is this?
Thing is giggling, there's spider legs flailing in mirth from under the water.
You can no longer see the spider that was Reed.
Unfortunately, you can't see coroner. Just
You hear the clanking of metal from above.
I need you all to draw this giggling troll. I need one of you two to draw this fucking troll.
I'll put it on my list.
Yes, you can see the face of a troll.
Just going to shoot the face of the troll.
Nice.
And hope that this puts an end to whatever's happening.
Would you like to hide with your bonus action first?
It's incapacitated.
It is. Oh, you're right. You're already getting advantage.
Oh, fucking hell.
And a D4.
Oh, thank fuck.
Yeah, you're blexed. You're hashtag blexed.
That is an 18.
18 hits it even with the half cover.
Hurrah! Good thing for the bless, because if I didn't have that, I was not going to hit it.
Hooray!
So that is... Oh, nice. 6, 11, 13, plus 4, 17. 17 damage. To
17
the troll.
damage. Nice. This thing is not looking good at this stage.
Is the now ending a 3?
Huh?
Is the health number ending a 3 now?
No, it ends in a 7.
Oh, I'm not good at math.
Nice. Bonus action. Dash. Get the fuck away.
Go again. Nice. Nice. Yeah, you just run in, take the shot. Quick as you were in, quick as a shadow, you're back out again, back on the troll road.
Me.
Anything else?
No, I am the unseen assassin.
Just got.
You are indeed, as we come to Quinn with the troll on deck.
I look over towards the pile of metal that is Coroner. I'm like, okay. Lean back over and we'll do a
Ignore me.
first level chromatic orb.
Nice.
Fire. Advantage because he's incapacitated. Oh, that's a bad roll. But it's one better than last time. 15.
15. I'm really sorry to say, with the half cover, that misses.
Cool.
Oh
Yep.
no. What is hard cover? Is it just
40 minutes of doing it.
2 AC.
40 minutes of doing nothing.
You had a laugh.
I did have a bloody good
We're
laugh
having
at
a
the
fucking
troll
great
though.
time.
Yeah. That's my turn.
Cool.
I miss again.
The troll is up next. It spends its turn.
It regens as well.
Spends its turn giggling. It regens 10 hit points. It's still looking pretty bad at this stage. Also, the three of you at the top of the troll hole. Coroner, you notice this first with your passive perception. As crumpled up in a heap, you see coming from the direction of where you know the troll bridge to be, you know there's a small wooded area between you and it. Coming out of that wooded area, you see in this evening kind of dusky light a large figure, many armed, with this seemingly bundle tied across the front of its chest, begins running out of the trees directly towards this troll hole. This appears to be another troll. It looks like from this first appearance it has at least 4 arms.
I will shout in the hopes that everyone can hear me. Just everyone run! Run now!
Did he do a backflip?
Still in like a pile on the ground. Everybody run!
Please, everyone. Danger. Run away.
Cool. This thing just spends its turn running towards you. It's about 60 feet away from the three of you at the top here. As it comes into that range, you can see this a bit more clearly, the three of you that are up here. You see that this is a 5-armed troll. It has 4 kind of in where you'd expect a creature to have 4 arms, if you can expect a creature to have 4 arms. They kind of come out of the where you expect the shoulder joint, and a 5th one reaches over its back almost like a scorpion's tail. This bundle on its front appears to be a bundle of limbs, like the ones you have seen sprouting out of the water, as it is carrying around what appears to be a large bundle of severed troll limbs, hands, you see legs in there, feet, anything that you think might have fallen off of a troll. This thing seems to have collected and just wears in a almost like a baby bundle around its chest.
Okay, I did originally think that it was a baby, and that's why I said run.
Okay.
Please, let's not kill a parent. I don't want to be
You
part of that.
thought baby troll?
Yeah, I was like, we are attacking the father of some beast.
You thought it was Mama and Papa?
Yeah, I really didn't want to fuck with that.
We still could be.
This troll, appears to be
I still want us to just leave.
Yes, so
yeah.
a little bit older, a little bit more grizzled than the troll that's in the hole, but running towards you, and it's about 60 feet away as we come to the end of the troll's turn. Rodeo, back up to you at the top. Would you like to go before or after the lair action?
What's our game plan now, everybody? We're
Get
just gonna get the heck
out of there.
Gero is still unconscious down there as well. We need him.
We do need him.
I thought, did they not take him?
No, they
They pissed off.
Quinn is pissed at them.
Yeah.
Because they asked us to get him specifically as
They've
well,
just
and they
left us
didn't
to
take him.
Yeah.
So we need him. That would be great.
Okay.
I don't know.
Alternatively, we kill him and we leave.
We don't need him.
Yeah, what fun do we need him for?
I mean, don't kill people, no.
Just throwing it out there.
Jamie was
What do we need him for?
Loot.
I have his loot. I have his sword.
You do have a cool sword.
Yeah, but you might have money on him.
You do know the other thing of note that you would have probably picked up as a magical thing that he has, if you're curious, sorry to do this to you, but his monocle as well. You'd know to be a magical item that he has.
Fuck. My magpie senses.
Yeah, I thought that might get you.
And just so y'all are aware, just wanted to say it.
So
How do I shoot the DM?
I'm very tempted to, if we can, hang back, let these trolls just destroy each other.
They might be
outside.
They might be friends.
buddies.
I think they're friends.
You think they're friends?
Side, yeah.
Okay.
The troll's using the same arms.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I say we just get out of here.
I say yeah. In that case, I think.
I'm fine with that plan as long as one person remembers I'm currently grappled and
You're
drowning.
not alone down there, are you?
What? Well, Applebee's
Currently
down
alone.
there.
Yeah,
Applebee's
less than
Applebee's also the reason that you're drowning.
Yeah, that's true. Shadow's sort of down there.
Shadow's probably fine.
level.
I can get
The trolls
one person from down there up to us.
The trolls can't fit through the tunnel that Shadow's gone through as well, so
It might be best if we
as far as you know, Shadow is in the clear.
Okay.
We could turn it into a chase scene. I mean, I could get the 3 of us down.
I'm good for your nerd rope,
Yeah.
thank you.
I think that might be wise.
What, to get everybody in?
Get us in the hole and through the troll hole where they can't follow us.
Oh, and then just down the road. Yeah.
Make it a chase. Because if the 3 of us get ready, I can just feather fall the 3 of us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
I've proven my skills.
Yeah.
Would it be? yeah. You're just crumbling on the ground.
Ready to jump, maybe.
Yeah. Let's go.
I just looked it up and it lasts an hour, so I'm good to
fucking
go.
phenomenal.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So would it be to get down? To get down, would it be my action to do that?
To jump down, you could literally just jump if you like for
Yeah,
your movement.
We've seen what happens.
It would be on Dan's reaction, I believe, to cast Featherfall.
It would be, yeah. I'd need all three of us to jump at the same
Yeah.
time.
Well, you could cast it on Rodeo as they jump, and then you can just all walk down, right? Or does it go as you're falling?
No, it has to be a fall.
Oh, right.
Otherwise, I have to cast it once for Rodeo, once for Rodeo.
Just grab me.
Is there how much rope is left?
30 feet.
30 feet dangling down. It's pittoned in, so
And
it's pretty secure.
how much of a drop is there below that?
Another...
30.
It's technically 20 feet to the water, and there's 10 feet of water below that as well.
Cool. I could potentially save you a spell slot and just get down there.
Yeah, it would be...
But I assume that would still be my action. Or is that just my movement?
I'd say with a good athletics check, that could be just your movement to climb down the rope.
Okay, I'm going to do that then.
Cool. Give me an athletics check to climb
Because I
down
can
the rope.
still take, potentially. Do I get bless on this as well? As an ability?
Oh no, it's attacks and saving throws.
Okay,
That's the
cool.
ones.
So that's 16.
Nice.
My athletics.
That's all you needed. Yeah, you managed to get down the rope. You're at the bottom of the rope now, 30 foot down. That's your movement.
Cool. Can I let go of the rope?
You can let go of the rope. Yep, you do so. Give me a dexterity saving throw as
Land
you
on a
fall.
fucking troll turd.
Land on a laughing, drowning spider.
Would you-
Dexterity save.
Would you take damage in the 10 feet of water?
That's
It's not the 10
16.
feet of water,
Is
it's the
it
20 feet
plus
drop
the
to the
saving
water.
throws?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, would you take damage from 20 feet into water? I've jumped. in water,
17.
That's true. I mean, I rolled the damage for Shadow, so I would feel a bit savage if I didn't now do it for Rodeo. But it is only going to be 5 points of damage as you land pretty well.
Cliff diving's fun, though.
Cool.
Do I still have an action, or was that?
You still have an action. You've only really just used your movement and fallen.
Fantastic.
So yeah.
But I have no more movement left.
No more movement. So yeah, you're just in
I'm
the
gonna
water.
take. I will I'll still be in range. I will take a shot at the troll.
Nice. Shoot
the
them.
troll that is currently with us. Oh, this is not going to do math. That's a 16 before I add
Yep,
anything.
hits.
That's 10, 14 points of damage.
14 points of damage. Nice. That thing is once again looking really bad. Yeah, as you've just constantly just been firing these massive slugs into this thing as it's profusely bleeding once again. You think this thing could be close to death. Anything else on your turn?
I think that is everything I can do.
Cool and nice. Cool. This thing's going to attempt to restrain you now as the layer action of the troll. Could you give me another athletics or acrobatics check?
God, what is a spider?
You
They're
can
incapacitated.
do it,
They auto fail.
Oh shit, yeah, fuck. Cool. You are now restrained by this arm, and it's gonna just keep pulling you under the water, so you're now the full 10 feet underwater, right by the troll as well.
Wow.
Turn into a fish.
I haven't had an action.
Cool, that's layer action.
3.
Sorry, I didn't
Oh, yeah,
warn
it's
you.
not those,
Appleby, you're up. Reed and Coroner, you're on deck. Start of Appleby's turn. Reed, you're no longer incapacitated.
Neither is the troll.
Neither is the troll.
Cool.
Oh, would I have had advantage on that? I mean, it didn't matter. Advantage on that.
Oh shit, you should have. It would matter. You might get a crit.
Oh, that's true. Let me just. No, I got
Okay.
6, so thank
The past
God.
can't be changed.
Alright, I can't dissonantly whisper to this arm either, can I?
Why not?
You.
It doesn't have ears.
Does the spell specify?
Yeah, you would think probably
Don't you
not.
understand the language?
Yeah, does it have to understand a language?
I think so.
Then yeah.
Right.
Or have an intelligence score of a certain value.
Yeah, I think that's the case. In that case, Troll's not dead yet, is he?
Troll's not dead. It's very unhealthy, but it's not dead. I will also say it has not taken fire damage this turn.
It's going to take fire to kill it.
It's got to take fire.
It only dies, reaches 0 hit points, and has had fire, and isn't regenerating.
Made of fire left us.
Yeah, that's so annoying.
They wanted to give you a chance to use your level 3 abilities.
None of which are fire based. Yay!
Speak for yourself, I've got a level 3 box of gunpowder.
Oh, we do have some gunpowder.
God.
cave in the fucking troll hole.
It's been my plan since we decided to come here.
I'm not sure how it's going to work in 5 foot of water, though, unfortunately.
So I may not
Really
be able
short
to-
fuse, throw it in the
Just
air.
throw it.
I may not be able to dissonantly whisper.
Yes.
Can I viciously mock?
Any requirements for that?
Creature you can see within range. If the target can hear you, though it need not understand you.
Um,
I don't know if it can hear me.
I'd say this would be based on a performance check if you want to try this. Because it is 10 feet underwater right now. I'm not going to say this is impossible, but it will require a check.
Alright, I'll try
Cool,
it. I'm
give me a
gonna
performance
try and
check.
Viciously mock the hand.
Nice.
Viciously mock the hand because the face ain't listening.
Good.
Not good.
Bad.
I mean, how's my performance? 13.
13. You get under the water. You try and do a little ditty that you think the arm could hear, but just doesn't work as you see this kind of brown mud just flow off of your form.
Cool. I'm gonna throw a dagger at it.
Nice. You do so.
It's my last one.
Also, you'd have a new mischief thing, unless you drop it. It's concentration.
Oh, is it? Oh, it just happens.
It lasts,
Okay.
for a minute. If you
Sweet.
concentrate.
That's why I turned to you and said, do it again.
New mischief. Okay, it's number 4. What is it, Dan?
Drops of molasses hover in a hot cube, making it difficult to rain until the start of your next turn.
Cool.
When does this happen? Just in the 20-foot.
In
The 20-foot cube that I had.
Cool. As this molasses appears, just hot
Area that we're trying to
molasses.
escape through.
Yeah, just fuses with the water and instantly becomes much thicker and harder as it hits this cold water, and is. The lot of you that are in the troll hole here are going to be somewhat sedimented in place here, as this thick molasses has just hardened around your legs.
Okay,
I love your new spell, Tom.
Appleby sort of just sits in the pool, wades around and sort of. That one might have been me going, sorry about that.
This is free to drop concentration.
Don't
Yeah,
you dare.
Cool. Anything else for your turn? Reed and Coroner, you're up.
Sick.
Do I already throw the dagger? No.
No.
Is it
Oh, sorry, yeah,
disadvantage
my bad.
to throw that underwater.
Are you throwing it at the arm?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'll say you'd have Dis to try and huck that at the arm because it's pretty deep underwater now.
Maybe I
roll
should
one.
just try for the troll then, but he hasn't taken fire damage, so there's not really gonna. I'll try for the arm. Why not?
Free, read.
Please don't get a crit fail.
Was it a crit fail?
Yeah,
John, have my inspiration.
it was already at disadvantage, so I can't like.
We do it so you can reroll.
Yeah, you can reroll one of them with the inspiration. I'll be kind here.
Just don't get another one.
Thanks. Why would you say that?
Just roll the dice.
I mean,
See?
it's not as bad. But
Hey!
it's definitely not any good.
What is it?
3 add 2, so 5.
Yeah, that's quite bad.
Yeah,
You're only
it's not
adding
that
2 to your attack rolls.
I'm a bard.
Okay. Okay. We'll talk about that later.
Appleby is by no means a well-made character.
Reed, Coroner, you're up. Reed, you're no longer incapacitated, but you are
In molasses.
drowning in molasses. Can you give me another Constitution saving throw as you've just run out of air?
So spider. 12.
12? Cool. That's a fail. You're going to take some points of necrotic damage here as you begin to drown.
Necrotic.
Yeah. You're going to take 8 points of necrotic
Drowning is
damage.
inherently magical and evil.
Elliot's being nice with the drown rules.
Yeah, thank you for being nice with the drown rules.
That's okay.
What should it be?
You drop to 0 at the stop of your turn and start dying.
I mean, I don't.
And then you make death saves, and if you pass all of
It's fine,
them,
I'm doing
you
this
still
way.
make them as long as you're underwater.
Hey,
drowning.
so if I stopped being a spider because of drowning, do I get new fairy oxygen? We'll work that out another time.
Cool. You're up now. You're drowning in molasses.
Nice. How do I stop being a spider? Do I have to do it? Do I have to use a bonus action or anything? Out of the wild shape?
Is it bonus action to unwild shape, or is it just to drop? Is it free to just drop?
For Sciathus, it's been a free action.
Yeah,
So
I think.
I think rules
it's
as
the
written,
same
it's
as
meant to
like,
be a bonely action, but
I'm
I
not
didn't
sure.
read
I
that
think
at the start of the
it's
campaign.
Kind of like
So it doesn't matter.
concentration spells,
Yeah.
so
I'm having
just
to bone.
stop.
Yeah, I don't know.
I think it's just a thing that you can just turn off.
Yeah. I'd like to not use my bonus action, but if someone finds it before me, do let me know. I need to know so I can know what to do now.
That's fine.
Apologies. Thank you, Dan, for looking this up for me.
In the meantime, let's do a little boogie.
I can
Do you want
my
to do your turn?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
I'm
Oh
doing-
yeah, Coroner, you go for
I fucking. How far away is the new guy?
it.
60 feet.
New
The new
troll.
troll, 60 feet. Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Sweet, I think that might just perfectly be in range. That's perfectly in range. I would like it to make a wisdom saving throw
It's
for me.
gonna make the
please.
wisdom saving throw. It is a. It's actually not bad for a troll. It's a 14.
That is my DC.
Cool. It passes.
Fucking hell. I jump in the pissing hole.
15 on the dice, I'm afraid, with a -1. Cool. You just jumping in the hole?
Yeah,
Just jumping
I
in the
prepared to jump in the hole for when.
Featherfall.
Oh, you not coming as well?
Not if there's molasses down there, I don't think. I'm gonna get stuck.
As a
Cool.
phrase.
You jumping?
Yeah, I'm jumping.
Nice. Yeah.
I still
The molasses might break your
Featherfall.
fall.
Featherfall is cast, and you saunter down slowly into the molasses. You just into the molasses.
What's my movement in molasses?
I'm going to say difficult terrain would normally half it. This is now a hardened molasses mix, so I'm going to say it's going to quarter your speed.
Cool.
Oh my god.
How do I quarter 30?
7.
Yeah.
7 inches
No.
towards.
Yeah, you move 7 inches.
Yeah, fucking 7 feet. I move towards
The exit.
the drowning spider, and I
Okay.
attempt to try and haul you out.
Oh, thanks.
Cool, yeah.
No, I hold your head under, and it's easier this way. No, I try and help.
cool.
No, only dreams.
You can either take this help. I'd say what I'm going to be kind here. You can either take the help, and you can make another contested grapple check here.
Okay.
Or Coroner, you can make just a strength check. See if you can pull both of them out of the water.
Could we say it's acrobatics?
No, it'd have to be athletics to pull them out.
Okay, you do this.
Yeah, I'll do the help thing.
Nice. Yeah. So
I get a better-
you get advantage on this check.
I haven't rolled above a 12 yet, so who knows? Oh, yay! I'm still a spider. 17.
Nice. This thing got a 15.
Oh wait, no, 18.
This thing got a 15. So yeah, with Coroner's help, you finally managed to break the surface of the water. You're both engaged with this arm that seems to be kind of swimming around the two of you now. But
Congratulations.
you are no longer drowning. You are no longer grappled.
I have a whole 5 hit points to use.
Oh, is that it? Bonus action.
There you go.
No. What would pulling him up have been?
That'll be your action.
Cool, I use my action to cast a spell, so I don't do any of that.
Oh,
That
right.
didn't work.
Oh, fair. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. You can prepare to do that then. Sorry, my bad. I forgot to use the action.
Oh, that's all good. Bonus action then, I will use Healing Word on you.
Cool. Yeah, sorry, Reed, you're still...
Minimum healing
grappled
again, so another
Cool.
5 HP.
According
was
to
all
most
just
people
a-
I've read, it is a bonus action to come out with
Yeah,
wild shape early.
it is. I just
Cool.
read that.
Cool. I will do that. I don't want to be a spider anymore.
Yep, sweet. As your shape changes to tiny suddenly in this thing's grasp, grapple's dropped.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping.
Yeah.
Awesome.
You're now, what, 3 size categories smaller
Yeah,
than you
yeah,
just
yeah.
were. So yeah,
Cool.
you're out.
Tiny little fairy boy reappears and he's like,
That was actually my nickname in school.
yeah.
Sorry
and
about that.
I am.
Shadow, you're
Could
on
I
deck.
get the troll in a 5-foot sphere without getting any of my friends? That is a
5-foot sphere.
5-foot diameter as well, not 5-foot radius.
Yeah, you can actually, yeah.
Put it over its head.
Yeah, just put it over the troll's head, basically.
Nice,
yeah.
cool. I'm going to use my first 2nd level spell. Cast Flaming Sphere.
Nice. Nice.
Cool.
What do I need? Does it need to do something, or do you?
I mean, yeah. At the end of its turn, technically, it does a thing. Wait.
Is it one of the ones where, like, if it starts its turn in
It just says if it ends its turn.
the sphere?
Yeah.
But it doesn't take any damage immediately.
But I can move it.
A lot of those spells don't do damage immediately, but we
Yeah.
play them that we do because
Yeah.
it's more
Oh,
fun.
Cool. Yeah. Flaming
Make me a dex save, please.
makes a dex save. Cool.
Yeah.
That's bad. That's a 5.
Nice. That definitely fails. It is going to take 9 points of fire damage.
Nice. How do you fry this thing's head as you
There
kill
we
it?
go.
Yes.
Yeah, so Reed just emerges, looks to all their friends and goes, have we got other enemies? And then just like fires at the...
You like burst
troll.
out of the water, much like a tiny version of what the troll did to start this fight, and you just like shoot this this orb just appears where this troll's head is poking out of the water, and yeah, you see as the headless body of the troll with this cauterized just sort of from the jaw up wound just slumps into the water and begins to float to the surface. As that
water was
is
molasses.
one of the trolls dead. Oh yeah, the water is molasses. That was Coroner Reed. Shadow, you're up.
Yeah.
Can I drop concentration on the molasses at any time?
Yes.
Please
Now
delete the molasses.
I'd say as your you can spend your reaction now that it's not your turn to drop it, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll drop it.
Cool. The molasses is gone. Makes that noise.
Gross.
Oh, it must have been the troll.
Point of inspiration.
Nice. Shadow is going to do exactly what they did last time,
so I'll give it to Reed.
and they will.
Thank you.
I gave you mine and you didn't need it.
Run in.
Yeah, they'll run in.
Cool. You see.
Run in.
You see. You don't see anything actually now. No enemies, but you see
Backflip and
a few of your friends still in the troll hole, but no enemies currently because the arm is under the water and the troll is dead. And you
Right.
don't know about the other troll yet.
Are we going?
Yeah.
Do we need
Yes!
them? And I point at Garo.
Also yes.
Yeah, don't worry, I can handle that.
Are you taking them or are we leaving them?
Oh, he's coming with.
Okay, I won't shoot him then. And I'll spend another bonus action and
Dash back out. Cool. Nice.
Paralysed. Nice.
Yeah, he's like completely out.
He's paralysed and unconscious currently at the moment.
So he's out for several hours.
Yeah.
He has no idea what's going on. Thank God.
Quinn, you're up. Trolls on deck. Then it's going to be back to you, Rodeo.
Cool. I'm on the edge of the hole.
You're on the edge of the hole.
Fall backwards down the hole and I feather fall myself since
Nice.
my reaction's back.
Nice.
I land in the water.
It's no longer molasses.
No longer molasses.
No longer molasses.
Yeah.
How near am I to Garrow's body?
You'd be about 10 feet, I'd say.
Cool.
You could position it actually so as you fell, you land right next to him if you want to.
Land next to
Yeah.
him. Actually, I'm going to take that monocle off his eye.
Cool, yeah, you do so.
And I'm going to move 30 feet towards the door, and that's me.
Cool, nice. Trolls are up next turn. This thing is going to move. It's going to dash once again. You all see as this troll head uses its full movement and just dashes right to the edge of the troll hole. You see it all as it roars in anger down at you. You just see this shape silhouetted by the moonlight of the early evening outside the Golden Tooth as this thing all roars down at you here. And we'll move back up to the top here. I think we're going to do a bit of looser initiative here because I'm assuming you guys are all just running at this
Just
stage.
run.
Cool. Yeah, if you could just give me a group athletics check.
Acrobatics?
Are you getting
It's
Garrett?
going to be athletics.
Yeah,
to run.
I'm gonna pick up.
Oh,
Garrett.
fuck.
Can you make your check at dis, please? And Cal, could you make yours at advantage because you're already basically out.
Is
And
this? Did you say athletics?
athletics check? Just see how quickly you guys get there.
I'm going to hang near the back with Rodeo in the order.
Cool.
Just
Nice.
to...
No, you don't. I hang in the back.
Because
I've got something that can slow them down.
Because I'm hucking this guy out as fast as I can. I'm going to use my nat 20
Nice.
to chuck him over my shoulder. Because I assume he's not very small.
Nope.
He's kind of my size.
Yep.
But I do have my braces of ogre strength, which give me my nice
Nice.
big strength bonus.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm pretty strong already, and I am very keen to not be here anymore.
Cool, yeah.
So
Huck him over.
I'm just gonna, like a big old blue scaly sack of potatoes, and out we go.
Nice, yeah, you do. No problem needed there for you. What did the rest of y'all get?
3.
3? Cool. Cool, okay.
I used my Patreon given advantage to get 13.
Nice.
Thank you, patrons.
Appleby?
I got a 21.
Nice.
9.
9. Cool.
Spread of numbers there.
Yeah. That broken ankle is still a little bit fragile.
Yeah, bye guys.
So it was the nat 20.
Yeah.
Who else? How many have you got above a 10?
2 of us. 3 of us.
3 of us. Cool. Well, thankfully the nat 20 counts for an extra success, so there are more successes than failure there. Just. You, as you begin running out of the troll hole, Shadow, you're taking more of a role of kind of like getting people out. You're like ushering them through, things like that, as the lot of you are running out. Rodeo, you're like getting to the stage where you need to like overtake, but you can't in this thin corridor as you're like just carrying Garrow over the shoulder. Just can't overtake as you hear this troll begin to scrape its way down the hole of the troll hole. It splashes into the water as the last of you just close the door behind you safely back on the troll road as you get out and escape the troll. For that encounter, you all gain 150 experience points.
Whoa!
Running away is a valid way to beat the encounter.
It fucking is.
Let's just start loads of encounters we cannot handle.
Just run up, punch Mizark once, and then fucking run. Okay, 1 billion EXP. Well done.
We're gonna have a hack D&D.
Well done, guys.
Want to
Very
hide out
good job.
in the usual place, or do we want to
Nope.
stop off at theirs?
There's.
Yeah, I
Do
don't
not
think...
take that person to our usual place.
No, I
I
don't think
beg
that's
of
wise.
you.
Sensible to there then.
They left him here with us. I think it's only fair we do as they asked and deliver him to their doorstep, even if they ain't there right now.
Right,
Be a nice little wait and welcome home gift when they get back.
Sorry. What the fuck are we doing?
I thought we were taking the troll. Wait, no, that's not my voice.
That's not even remotely the voice. Who are you?
Close to you.
You see 2 Tagons there.
Might I suggest we don't want to be seen with that guy? And then Reed will just put a hand on Garrow and cast invisibility.
How long's that last?
Am I invisible as well, or is
Nope,
it just
the creature I touch.
So
Okay,
you,
cool.
this invisible bundle on your
No,
shoulder.
okay, that might
We
be.
have an hour, and then we've got a corpse. Well, we still have a corpse,
Yes.
but you know.
He ain't
It's not
dead.
dead.
Oh yeah, I've bit him.
Yeah, he's very much alive, but he ain't.
I'm gonna
He's not gonna be
pop
up
a
for
spare
much
the
for a
dying
while.
on him just to be safe.
Cool, yeah, you it goes off.
Cal can't remember, but Shadow would because of elephant brain.
Yep.
Are we in a bad place relationship-wise with Garrow following this fight, or do they not know that we fucked him over?
It became kind of obvious.
It was a
He
pretty
got knocked out very early on in the
Yeah.
fight.
It was a
so
pre-
he got knocked out before we killed anybody.
yeah, I'd
It's
say
advantageous for us.
it's pretty difficult to tell.
We won't know.
He might have noticed that you guys were. I think Appleby did directly attack him at one point.
Yeah, but
Yeah, but that's just
nothing
an
I do
Appleby
matters.
thing.
Exactly. So you'd think. I'd say if you were to err on the side of caution, you'd think he probably knows that you guys attacked him.
And it's
instead.
his sword that I have.
It's his sword
You
that
have
he
the
currently
sword.
has.
It's
Yes.
You
his
have the
monocle
That Quinn has.
has.
Yes.
And it's my fangs in the back of his neck.
Yeah.
Still currently.
Okay. Now I know that some of us are not inclined to murder, but is there any good reason for keeping him alive?
Well, the
Other
original-
than it's morally grey.
I think the original intention was that the
Watchback.
hero's trace would like quiz him for intel on the blues.
Right, but they
They're
fucked us
now
over,
going
so
over
I'm
to-
inclined
they're going for the
to.
Pale Master, aren't they? Because I think they wanted Garrow
Yeah.
as a way to get to the Pale Master.
Yeah.
Because Garrow reports directly to him. So the fact that they've now cut out the middle dragon, as it were, Garrow may not be useful to them anymore, but also I don't think that's our decision to make.
Yeah.
I say we just
Dump him on the doorstep.
dump him on their doorstep.
When we're saying
And-
their doorstep, are we meaning
Probably inside.
Oh yeah, we're not
So-
meaning like in the street,
whose
but
doorstep?
the watch pack.
Right. Okay.
Just to say, the Watch Pack have been fairly indiscriminate about killing Blue Bloods in the past. You'd have all noticed that.
Yeah.
The reason they wanted Garrow specifically is because he was the one heading up the investigation against them at the orders of the Pale Master.
Yeah.
Cool.
So they're going after the Pale Master. They probably do want Garrow dead, but that's
He
not
won't
our
survive for
issue.
long.
Oh yeah, he's not gonna last very long, but like that's not our problem.
I'm fine with killing him now, and then we can carry on with our day.
Which little New Year's Eve murder for y'all?
I'm against that idea.
I know you are, but
If he's invisible,
It makes
is it
it
really
easier.
murder?
You can't see it happen. If you don't see the light leave his eyes, does it really count?
Christ.
Anyway.
If we do want to kill him, I'd recommend drowning him in molasses. It's terrifying.
I know you've just gotten one, but you can have a point of inspiration for that.
Hell yeah, who doesn't have
It's New
one?
Year's Eve, I'm feeling liberal.
Cam pals.
Nice.
Thank you.
I say
Feeling conservative.
what happens to this guy now is this ain't our business. It wasn't part of the deal. We were told to keep him alive because they wanted him, and it seems like they've changed their mind and they don't want him no more. But chances are they ain't gonna let him, live happy ever after. But
Tom, that's the best thing ever.
what?
A tom alarm.
Tom
Tom
alarm.
alarm.
Oh,
Chat for those of you that are interested.
Can you show me, Kane?
Can we show the stream?
well, they can get up in the chat. I can open it here for Noel.
Yeah.
Just now.
So good. Very good.
That is a very accurate rendition of what was going on.
Why does that troll look a little bit like Weird Al Yankovic?
He was actually the reference I used.
The most troll-like man I can think.
Yeah.
Alternate plan to all of this. Rather than the watch pack's doorstep, why don't we just open that door and throw him in and walk away?
Because then he'll die.
Yep. If we leave him with the watch pack, he'll die.
What's your obsession with killing people?
Well, we've got.
Wouldn't
an
he
intent.
technically be killing him? We wouldn't be doing it.
To what end do we need him to stay alive?
An offering to the troll god.
Upon moral obligation.
Yeah, see, I have a different moral obligation, which is keep myself alive.
If y'all don't want to keep him alive, Rodeo, give him to me. I'll take him to them. You can all go do what you want, but I'm not letting you just kill him.
Did he destroy
I
my
ain't-
bike?
I ain't suggesting we do it.
Get rid of
I said, I don't think
No.
it's our job to
Civil
decide.
policy, that.
I killed that guy.
The thing is, what if he
Rats.
somehow gets it back to Geraldo? Not saying that he will. He got knocked out pretty quickly. I don't know how quickly he went down in that fight, but
I don't think he's a stupid man.
Depending on who
I
we
got a
saw.
feeling he probably knows that something was up.
depending on who he saw, obviously this whole thing is your neighbourhood, so
I can cover for myself. I had somewhat of a plan anyway.
Okay, can you tell us what that is?
Is
so
it
that we
changing
don't
the
make-
name of the establishment in which your man lives?
I'm going to tell the doctor that to let the Blue Bloods know that I went AWOL a bit. I'm no longer following his orders, and he doesn't know where I've gone. That way, anything I've done here, if they catch wind of it, it looks like I've just gone on the fritz, and it was nothing to do with him. Which hopefully should keep him somewhat safe.
I don't think that. It is not my place to tell you that plan won't work.
It's not, no.
Alright, well, you know.
As you're having this conversation at the top of the Troll Road, just slowly walking down, you're about, I'd say, halfway down the Troll Road now. It's taking you about half an hour to get to this
There's no
point.
one around, is there? Because it's New Year's
It's
Eve.
New Year's Eve. It is dead. The Troll Road also is not a very oft-travelled way to go. It's often used by the Blue Bloods, that's why. So yeah, it's very quiet here at the moment. You haven't seen a single soul. You can just see the faraway glimmer of the Lightning region that the Dragon's Head pub operates in, and much closer you can see the kind of hustle and bustle, the neon lights. Still all going down here, but you do see less foot traffic than normal, just only people really in a rush. You can see it a very far distance from here, but nothing near you at the moment, and you think no one really would be looking up for you here. As I said, as you are about halfway down this Troll Road, a small spectral creature begins to approach you, Shadow. This small little fox-like creature, just very kind of casually, like a fox would do naturally, just sort of like wanders on up to you, just looks up to you, and with the voice of Azori Moonstone, just says, Shadow, I've been looking for you. When you get a chance, if you could send a message up to me. I'm staying up near the stables, but I would like to talk to you about something. Thank you. How do I end this? And then it cuts out. And then the little fox kind of looks up at you, and then just a gust of wind, it fades away.
Is he the guy with the big rhinosaur?
Yeah.
The squid looking.
You left him to take care of the animals and such when you got in.
Yeah, I've been meaning to go back to him, so that works. Quickest way back to the stables is back up the road, isn't it?
It'd be back towards, basically past Geraldo's, up the lift, and then through the greens to the stable area. Be about probably 2 hours from now to get there.
Cool. Right. Well, I've got a plan of sorts. Need to go and have a chat with him. He didn't say you couldn't come. If you want to come, come. If not...
I mean, I think we kind of have something to deal
we're
with
kind
first.
of busy at the moment.
Oh, okay. What are we doing?
Taking this feather back to the whoever they are.
Watch pack?
Watch pack.
Right.
And the New Year's celebrations.
And the New Year's.
Yeah, what time is it now? How long is this for?
It is about, I'd say you guys can choose here anytime between about 6 in the evening and about 8 in the evening.
Okay, so we've still got...
It's still
we've got
relatively
the
early in the
left.
evening.
Yeah. Cool.
I have
7 PM.
Let's say 7 PM then, yeah.
Yeah.
It doesn't need all of us, and I don't think any of us should go alone. I could go with Shadow and keep my stone of chittering with us. And they gave
Yeah, it makes sense to split
They gave the
those
other
up.
one back to one of us. Either you or you. I can't remember who it was.
Didn't Appleby have
Yeah.
it?
No, we gave it to the watch pack temporarily, and then
Oh, yeah.
the watch pack gave it back to Coroner. So I can keep in touch. Yeah, I'll go with you just so you're not on your own.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nice.
See you later for festivity.
Well, you'd all have to go the same way back to Dr. Geraldo's anyway, so...
We're not heading directly there, are we?
Oh, yeah, you're not. Sorry. Yeah, where is everyone going?
We're directly back to the watch pack.
Yeah,
The watch pack's
so
house?
going to the watch
As we
pack
get back
HQ.
to that place that we found Tagon,
Yeah.
I assume that these guys will split off.
Okay.
And we'll
Yeah.
carry on towards Geraldo's.
Nice,
On the
cool.
way,
Yep.
I'll do it, but I would probably also ask Coroner as well to do a perception check just to see if we're being followed again.
I've got my
Nice.
eyes very wide open.
Nice.
I know you're probably on high alert.
Yeah,
at the
both of you can
moment.
give me a perception check. Anyone else as well?
Oh, I'm rolling real poor
Oh
today.
no! I rolled like ass as well.
I've got nothing I can use on this.
Do you not have? Oh, no, you don't have inspiration.
Wow.
8.
15.
7.
8.
18.
Oh, someone's got their eye open.
Appleby.
Yeah. Yeah, someone.
You're just kind of like...
Without eyes.
You're just juggling at the back of the group, as you do.
As you do.
Picked up my daggers. Can I pick up my
You
daggers?
can pick up some daggers, yeah. There was 5 daggers left in that fight, by the way, but you could have
More
grabbed
daggers?
some of if you wanted.
I can really juggle with
don't want
3
to,
at the
sorry.
moment.
Cool.
Trying to hide it from myself.
So yeah, as you're kind of juggling at the back, you kind of like do a little spin as you're juggling, kind of like as you were juggling, and as you do that kind of like turn, you notice 2 small blue figures peering around a corner, and as you kind of like do that spin, both of them just, but their heads just vanish from around the corner.
Okay. Made the mental note.
Cool. Nice. As you continue walking on, you get to a point where you get to the bottom of the troll road, and Shadow and Reed, you kind of peel off towards the lift, towards the surface, and the other 4 of you go towards the... You hear this whistling.
What?
That's for Shadow and Reed. So
It was Shadow and Reed.
Hi.
Bonkwater and Shadow.
Shadow.
Shadow,
Yeah, you don't
it's like
have-
Mario.
You didn't have a surname. How do you deal with formalities?
whisper.
How do you deal with formalities? No, I'm getting. There's 2 small blues following us. Unlike the blues that follow me.
Shadow, you'd instantly pick up on this and put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah,
Same
it's
2
the-
guys you were spying on last session.
Cool. What direction?
1800 hours.
Yeah. Cool. I don't speak digital. Can you point?
Okay, if there were a stick coming straight out of my back, they would be that way.
Right. Okay. Cool.
But didn't put a stick in my back.
Not
Race,
yet.
yeah.
To the lift. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I'll put the hood up.
Cool.
And peel off in the direction that the stick pointing out of Appleby's back would be pointing.
Cool, nice.
Reed will just kind of look around and they'll be like, Appleby, do you
What?
do you think I'm going to the lift, or am I meant to be following Shadow?
Shadow, give me a stealth check.
Oh.
We are all rolling real bad
Rolling
today.
You guys are not with us today.
Nice.
17, but it's ass.
17 is okay as you
Yeah, but it's ass.
meld into the shadows. Reed, you cannot see Shadow now with your passive perception.
Following who?
Lift. See ya, everyone.
You know the city pretty well. It's a bit eerie because it's really dead tonight. It's almost like a ghost town. But yeah, you begin heading towards the lift. You see occasional people just like either being welcomed by families as they're coming into houses, or just like hurrying from a job, things like that.
Reed's just like fluttering down the street.
18 seconds later, you feel just a large Loxodon hand just push you back in the direction that we're actually going.
Oh. So we're not going to the lift.
Yeah, we're going to the lift. Reed, we're going to the lift.
Yep.
Yep, you follow this hand along.
Just do as you're told.
Just like,
As the remaining four of you peel
can't
off from
see.
these two,
I'm confused.
head towards Silver Promise territory and the house that is being used by the Watch Pack. You've been here a couple of times, you know where you're going. Is there anything you do on the kind of 10-20 minute journey from here?
Look angry. Look like a blue blood who's out for blood.
Nice.
Oh, you still take
I'm
on
still
a
taking on,
moment.
yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, just keep an eye out still, but poorly.
Nice.
I'm still hitting the juggle.
Still just juggling.
Yeah, no, Jay.
Get
Nice.
that joke.
Nice. So yeah, Rodeo and Coroner just on lookout.
Yeah, I'm still hefting this guy, but he's invisible, so I probably look a bit weird. Like my shoulders kind of a bit. I look like
Walking around like that.
I'm walking a bit funny because I'm kind of like unbalanced a little bit, but it's fine.
You see as someone like rushes past you, they like give you a second look, but they kind of like look at their watch.
Appleby does like behind Rodeo to sort of avert people's gaze. He does like a weird little mime where one side he's pretending to carry a long box, and then he like runs around to the other side and pretends to carry this side as well. And he's just like doing this weird little fucking.
Give me a performance check.
So we look like we're carrying an invisible piece of furniture.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Just doing the whole to me to you
Or
sort
the
of
classic
thing.
like,
I'd say you can have this-
it's a plate of sheet glass.
Have an advantage as Rodeo's helping.
I'm already doing the bit, but
Yeah.
like I don't know that he's doing the bit, so
15.
15, nice. Yeah, you kind of like you make a bit of a show of this, and yeah, people don't seem to be too suspicious of your
Cool,
activities.
fantastic.
Reed and Shadow, what is your plan here? Mostly to you, Cal.
Yeah, so as we're walking, I'm like, oh fuck's sake, Reed doesn't understand. Okay.
I'm also shedding glitter everywhere we go.
Yeah. So there's two kobolds that are following us, and I'm just gonna see if we can find them, and then we're gonna stop them.
Do you want me to be less conspicuous?
Yeah, how do you do the stop glitter thing?
Cool. I'm going to turn into a
Glitter monster.
cat and sit on your shoulder.
Lovely.
a black cat, I assume.
Cool.
No, a leafy cat.
A leafy
Yeah,
cat.
sort of autumn coloured.
Okay,
A
yeah.
big orange dumb cat.
Yeah. When you if
Stupid
you
orange
stroke
cat.
the cat, it like rustles like crunchy leaves.
Crinkles.
Nice.
I love it.
That's the best thing I've ever
And I'm
heard.
going to begin
Looking for some boys.
looking for some boys.
Cool. You can either both give me an investigation or perception check, or one of you can do either one of those checks at
I
advantage.
think you have advantage as a cat.
I do.
Perception
That was a
checks.
great. That was kind of my
You've
thinking.
got because you can see in the dark as well. I think.
I don't think there is a stat for cat.
There's just
You'll-
a
you'll-
Perfect.
Yeah, there'll be.
I've used their stats before
There'll be a
to.
cat stat.
Yeah, I have an
as
advantage
babies.
on smell-based checks, so I could smell for
Yeah,
kobolds.
you can try and smell for kobolds.
I met the kobolds.
Then it's not those two kobolds,
Oh.
But you know what kobolds
you know
in
what
general
kobolds
smell
smell
like.
like.
Stinky.
Ah, not terrible, you
Can I have
know.
it straight if Reed's got an advantage anyway?
Yeah, no, it's either you can make the check or one of you could have advantage, but Reed's got advantage anyway, so yeah, you can make yours straight.
Gross.
That's a
Why
good
is the straight
That is
thing looking
pretty
that I've done
good.
well today?
Yeah, what the hell?
A dirty 20.
Nice, a dirty 20.
Absolutely disgusting
Filthy
18.
20.
You kind of like retrace your steps a little bit back to where you think Appleby may have originally seen these two figures, and you kind of find a few like wrappers for candy bars, as some kind of like just detritus of snacking in a pathway that seems to be following now where the remainder of your party is going. You think these kobolds are following the larger group.
Cool. Right, we're staying on this trail and we're finding these two, and whatever happens, happens.
Cool, yeah. Cut back to the other four of you quickly as you kind of get to the house that the Blue Bloods, not the Blue Bloods, that the Watch Pack have been staying in. You kind of come once again to this rundown building that you met Fisto-Arcane in before, and you kind of push open the door as it's slightly ajar already. As you kind of you once again met by this kind of foyer area where Fisto met you last time, but seems to be empty. The only thing you can hear is a kind of sound like wind blowing coming from upstairs.
Cool. I'll do the old Walking Dead trick and bang on the door a shitload and see if anyone comes.
Nice.
Cool. Yeah, you do so. Nothing seems to happen.
Run all upstairs.
Cool, you run on upstairs. First thing you immediately notice is the body on the floor. Tagon is there and appears to be dead at this stage.
No, Tagon.
Yeah, I'm in that track.
We got him so many promotions.
You really did the best version of his life while
we lived his best life for him, and he'll never know. He'll never give us the thanks we deserve.
No.
All your hard work, Quinn.
Killing him spared him from bad imposter syndrome, so it's fine.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, you see him dead on the floor there.
How?
Oh yeah. Yeah, what you all... This would have happened a little while back, actually. It would have happened earlier this evening when you were all walking up the Troll Road. No, a little bit before that, actually. Probably when you were all at Dr. Geraldo's place. For the first time ever, you would have noticed this thing make a noise. One of the bells on Applebee's hat just starts ringing, and it is very noticeable at this stage, because up until this point, all of you have just realised you've never actually heard them make a sound before. When he's been walking, moving, these things have been utterly silent. And all of a sudden, as you're waiting in this waiting room, this is a couple of hours back, admittedly, I do apologise for this, it slipped my mind. Yeah, this one bell begins to ring on Applebee's hat, and has been very softly ringing up until that point. Yeah, you see as this bell has just been ringing, or you hear as this bell has been ringing the whole time.
Are you going to answer that?
And the body is...
Yeah, can I go up and do like my job? Figure out the cause of death?
Cool. Yeah, give me a medicine check.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tom, I forgot about this thing that happens.
It's alright.
21.
21? Cool. Yeah, you go over, you have a look at this guy, you see the wounds that have been sustained over the 2 days that he's been captured here. A few of them inflicted by Appleby.
Teeth missing, wasn't it?
Yes, punched his teeth out, I believe.
Nope, he broke his own head trying to headbutt Appleby.
That was it, yes, my bad. Yes.
He headbutted me and got that one and his teeth.
That was it, yeah, my bad. Wasn't actually technically Appleby that did it, but yeah, you see these...
It was still his fault, though.
Yeah, these teeth that have fallen out, but you'll see a few, just like, not necessarily wounds, but you see marks on him that appears that he may have been beaten for some time and seems to have just died from lack of attention, more than anything.
Aww.
Feel that.
We love him. Is it obvious how long he's been dead? As in, like,
I assume I would have.
A couple of hours, yeah. You think earlier today he died.
Okay.
Probably, with that roll actually from Coroner, you could estimate it was probably early afternoon.
Appleby will say, like, I could probably tell you just about when it was.
You kind of Coroner at this stage, just give me an intelligence check.
For my advantage.
Yes.
My inspiration, sorry.
Thank you. Nat 20.
Yeah.
Nat 20, cool.
Your advantage to bring down Appleby.
You put two and two together here, and judging from how long this person has been dead, and also how long this bell has been ringing for on Applebee's hat, you think it's probably about the same amount of time.
I pat him down.
You go up to, you pat him down.
Did take a bell?
We've got given a bell.
Got given a bell.
Find a small bell on him.
Cool.
Is that bell ringing?
That bell's not ringing.
Okay.
Do you want to explain to us what those bells do, Appleby?
You see, as Appleby takes hold of the bell, the hat stops ringing.
Oh. this thing?
I'm failing to see the joke.
He pockets it. In some fold in his fucking unitard.
You see it very briefly, a bell-shaped lump in the pocket, and then just...
Oh,
and it's like flat again. It's
Absorbed.
perfectly flat again.
It's not there.
Appleby doesn't actually have any pockets. They're just in him.
It comes from the soil.
He is a bag of holding. Disgusting. I love it.
Yeah. The hat has stopped ringing. It was, after the initial ring, it was quite a quiet little suppuration. Stopped being like super noticeable, but you did notice as Appleby approached the body, it was definitely getting a little bit louder again, and then, yeah, as he took the bell, stopped.
Better. That's better, isn't it? That, oh, God, that awful noise.
I'd like an explanation, please, Appleby.
Bell started ringing when
Yeah.
assumes he died.
Well, I mean, you know, if you give someone a good thing, you gotta be able to take it back if you need to. And he didn't have any use for it anymore, did he? So, mine.
But why give the bells in the first place if you're just gonna come and take them back when they die?
You see, looking down at a body that resembles the one you're wearing.
You know, sometimes I ask that question as well.
And what answer do you come up with?
To see that there's just one answer to a question is really to take away the meaning of the question entirely.
Your obtuseness is beginning to tire me.
We all grow tired. Appleby turns on his heel, walks out the room.
I stop him. I get in the doorway.
Cool, yeah. Yeah, you do so. You stand in front of the doorway.
I'd like, for the first time in the few months that I've known you, to get a straight answer out of you, please, little man.
A straight answer. A straight answer. And like Appleby sort of, he properly inhales, screws his face up in a sort of way like he is genuinely really trying to rack his brains for any sort of seriousness, any shred of normal thought. This man is standing before you, genuinely, from what you can tell, trying to give you an answer, and Coroner, the creature that you are, how often do you have express wants and express needs? And
You're quite close to the mic.
I'm just, I worry that sometimes I speak too quiet, so I'm just, that just need to, there are always ways to do things. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
No.
I'm not entirely,
Coroner, just give me an insight check here.
I'd like to insight check as well.
Cool, yeah, go for it.
I'd like to see if Appleby is like compelled almost in some way.
Cool.
As if like it's almost like
You can have this check at advantage.
I got a 12.
You got 12, cool.
that's when
And a 19.
From Coroner, you are frustrated at this point. You are struggling to see what Appleby is trying to tell you. Quinn, from having a similar experience yourself, you instantly recognise when someone is dealing with the inability to remember something. And you think in this moment, it's less that Appleby doesn't want to say anything or is compelled not to say anything, but you think there is some kind of mental fog, be that magical or just simply the degradation of the mind of a sentient creature. You're not sure, but there is something. Something has been forgotten.
Just kind of think this kind of like click, and I'll just be like, Coroner, can I speak to you for a minute? I got struck in a fight. See if you could. I'll just go off to a separate room and I'll regale them and just be like, and it is frustrating. I was about a flinch away from casting Charm Person, but it seems I've seen something like this before. When I was coming out of, when I was doing my enchantment lessons, but also when I was coming out of a stupor with the people that took me. He doesn't remember. He's reaching for a memory that's not there. That's why he's trying to play along, because he does, that subconscious part of him knows that he knows, but someone or something has put a block in the way.
Okay.
And the way that he communicates, I think we would never get that from him verbally, whether that's part of whatever's blocking his mental aptitude or whether that's just part of the tricksy nature that is a jester.
I'd also, say, with that nat 20 as well, you would get from what Appleby was saying as well, is that thing where he was saying about there are certain ways that you have to do things. Mm-hmm. You think from him saying that this is something that he, before whatever it was that he can't remember this is something that was tasked to him, and that this is something he feels he has to do.
So it's almost like he's compelled for an unknown reason. And the way he says there are certain ways he's supposed to do things, it almost reminds me of fey beings in nature. They have very specific to the word promises and tasks whenever they make deals. I've assumed up until now he has a touch of the fey. He seems familiar, but maybe it's a case of us helping remove that blockage.
Right, okay. God.
Big day.
I've lost control of everything.
Is that Jamie saying that, or
bit of both? I wish I'd never left in the first place. Everything's gone wrong. Okay. Right. I need a word with the watch pack. They're clearly up to something
You and me both.
unpleasant this evening. What were they after? The Pennmaster? They get in? Right, well...
You would have also heard them say that because it was said at the top of the troll hole.
Right. I am going to wait here and have a chat with them. You're welcome to stay, but I think some of us should go back and be there for Reed's New Year celebration. He deserves a fun little task.
I'd like it as well. Oh, at least stay here with you a moment.
All right.
For a while.
Well, both of you just, as you're kind of having this discussion, both just give me intelligence checks.
Shit. I'm going to use a spell.
Cool.
8.
That's when it.
Wow.
2 of them.
I've rolled 1 nat 20 and nothing else but 6.
Kagon's dead. Door's left ajar. You are pretty confident they're not coming back here.
Cool. Think about it. What use have they got coming back here? They're a bunch of rebels. They left us up there with the only people that could sell them out, so they've likely moved on. They wouldn't have left the body here if they were coming back.
Is there anything else in the room with us? Just a blank, empty...
This was a house that has been long abandoned. You see very old furniture, completely like moth-bitten, like termited through. Everything in here is falling apart. Like on the way up here, the stairs like are just like half a stairway as you kind of like creep up around them. Everything in here is falling apart. This is a part of town that even for the Undermountain is dilapidated.
Cool. Coroner just slowly walks up to one of the walls and casts Inflict Wounds on it, and just like his like hand, which is covered in like medical tools, just slices at the wall and makes massive gouges through it.
You do so. You punch the wall. Nice.
Whenever I got angry as a kid, my mother would go and buy a lot of second-hand plates, glasses, and we'd throw them off the walls of the keep. Good stress reliever.
Sounds like a nice plan. Right, in which case...
You kind of can hear... Appleby, what would you be doing in this time, actually?
Still juggling. Juggling quite feverishly. And probably would have... anyone still paying attention to Appleby.
I think I'm the only one still in the room with you.
Sweet, okay, so Rodeo's going to have a time.
Whatever his name is. Garrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I don't know how long he's invisible for.
He was invisible for an hour, so that will probably be coming to an end soon.
Cool. Well, we don't have to worry about anyone else seeing him now. So
not really, no.
While Appleby's putting on a show in the corner, I will be, if we haven't already, securing Garrow's arms and legs with...
He's paralysed and unconscious, very easy to do, especially with your bounty hunting expertise. He's hog-tied.
I might as well rifle, as soon as I can see him again, rifle through pockets, armour, whatever he's... I know that his weapons have been taken, but let's if he's got anything interesting on him, basically.
He effectively has what counts as chainmail on with his suit. It's fashioned in a way that these kind of like, while it looks like a formal suit, it's very defensive. These kind of like stuff woven into the fabric that acts like chainmail armour. He also has on him 200 gold pieces, just in a coin purse that he has in his pockets, and seems to have nothing else on him. A almost suspicious lack of other things on him.
Okay, so not even doesn't even have a wallet, no ID.
No ID,
no keys.
No nothing.
No nothing.
I'll walk back out into the room and say, idea.
I also have one, you go first.
We're going to tie him up and leave him here. Put him opposite Tagon. He'll wake up, see Tagon dead, abandoned in some house, think he got lucky. And they lived through immense constitution.
I was going to suggest that we once again walk him and we take him up to the main city of the Golden Tooth. We give him to the guard and they arrest him. He is a known, well, maybe not known, but he is certainly a high-ranking member in a crime organisation which I'm sure the law enforcement up there would like to have locked up. He doesn't die, he's not left at large. He might give good information to people who can maybe do something about the Blue Bloods without murdering indiscriminately.
I was under the impression that the folks topside don't particularly give a shit about what goes on down here.
They don't, but I feel like if a known mobster is dropped in their lap and we testify of his crimes, then they'll at least apprehend him for a while. Gives us time to finish off what we're doing here and then maybe leave.
I guess the worst they can do is just turn him away and we find somewhere else to put him for God knows how long.
Yes.
Just as that conversation is going on, while
we do run the risk. Just one second.
Carry on.
We do run the risk at that point, coming under fire ourselves. At that point, if we have to explain how we know such things about his goings on, which may or may not overlap with our own goings on at various points. We ain't been too squeaky clean down here. I mean, I know that's kind of how it's done, but how it's done down here and how it's done up there, I fear is they got slightly different opinions, and we may end up joining him in his cell if we aren't careful about what we tell them.
We happened to be in the town. We watched an altercation between the Blue Bloods and I'm so bad with names. The hero people.
Watch Pack.
The Watch Pack.
'Cause
I'm
the
a
thing
local, so I
is-
recognise his uniform, and I thought it best that he handed in to Lauren Fossman's.
The thing is, as soon as he starts talking, he knows that we did work for the Blue Bloods. He knows our names. He knows that we were in there.
Trying so desperately hard to find a situation where this man doesn't die. Either give me other options or stop poking holes in my plans. I need something to go right.
I'm not trying to pick holes in your ideas. You do not want this man to die. I respect that. However, just fucking drop him out the window.
What about my uncle?
However, my priorities currently are keeping me and mine alive, and that includes keeping all of y'all asses covered. And
I hate to say it, I'd much rather his life than any of ours.
I ain't saying this man has to die. It certainly ain't gonna happen by our hands. I ain't interested in that. He is currently undefended and cannot speak for himself. And I ain't gonna put a bullet in a man's back. But
It's only the physical form that would die as well. His soul would start a new adventure.
we do not have time to get into all of that stuff.
This is not the moment.
Now
for
is
this.
not the time.
Come on.
He's returned to the realm of dragonkind and lives happily ever
Yeah,
after.
the great rainbow in the sky. We've all seen it.
Just as this is going on, you all jump as Applebee's juggling has gotten quite
Violent?
vicious, and he launches the 3 daggers that he's juggling into the ceiling. As they all, he then sits there, and one by one they fall. He catches them and launches them into Tegan's body. As they all sort of, whether they hit or miss, clatter to Tegan's body. Appleby just sits there and then is silent.
Yeah, so anyway.
Scrappy's already dead.
And what was that about?
Complete no response, just
Okay.
He's got a good poker face, Appleby.
Oh, we don't have time for
not that much of a face.
This is where I'm challenged between a player and a character, because Coroner would absolutely not travel with you anymore. Just completely cut you out.
Sure thing.
Just
yeah.
gone.
Yeah.
I'm not here, Emily, so I can't weigh into this discussion.
No.
No, you're very much elsewhere at the moment.
Let's
We're going to cut back to you.
Take
when
him-
we
Yeah,
can.
yeah.
let's take him to a post office. Let's put him in a big box with food and mail him to the other side of the world. Let him start a new life.
Do we-
The worst idea.
Do you know anyone who can wipe someone's memory?
No.
You.
Do I die?
Everyone in this room, give me an intelligence saving throw.
This is going to go well for me.
Saving
As,
throw.
as Corin
That's a
says,
check.
that Appleby,
It's a 2.
Appleby gets
Oh, I
up
also
another-
got a 2.
Say that again.
That's a 4.
I assume I know one person.
Everyone
Yeah,
I
in the
assume that is my
metaphysical
mum.
room, not this room.
You can roll the dice, Dan, I'd say.
It's a what?
1.
Okay.
What check?
Intelligence check, just to weigh into this conversation.
3.
I got thrown off for a
So
second
bad.
as well, and I went, I see.
16.
16.
Oh.
You think you know someone. You know the court wizard to the king.
Appleby, yeah, after his sort of complete scream, and you guys say do you know anyone who can erase someone's memory? It's like, I know a guy.
Within
So
reach.
anyway, none of us do. Let's
All you have to do is bargain with them.
No. The jester to the king, the court jester to Mizark.
The Magister Primus.
The Magister
Auriac
Primus.
Xanathu.
Is that the guy that we met already?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
He is the guy
I'm not
who's...
sure how I feel about asking favours from him.
He's the guy whose dragon house he went to.
Yeah.
He's currently where Faisal, Digby, and Aldous are staying.
Yes.
Sometimes you can change people's memories simply by lying to them enough.
Right, so
Cutting away from
this is
this.
perfectly described gaslighting.
Yeah, so
Alright.
gaslight
Let's
gatekeep's got
gaslight
lots of way out of this one, lads.
It's alliterative. It
Could you
works.
both give me, or one of you can give me at advantage a survival check as you're tracking these kobolds through the streets of
If you were
the other mountain.
to put a number on yours between sort of
I presume it's a cat.
no.
No, you keep your mental stats as a druid, my G.
What? I thought survival was based off of physical.
Wisdom.
Oh, lovely. +6.
You go ahead.
Do it at advantage, my friend. Track these kobolds. You can sniff them out.
Sniff them out, baby.
Yeah, 25.
25?
Yeah.
Nice sniffing, dog. As, yeah, like, Shadow, you're following this blood cat as it's sniffing its way, like a bloodhound. But
Yeah.
cat, yeah.
Okay.
As it's sniffing its way through the streets, and eventually you kind of halt, and you get a pretty strong whiff of kobold as you. Kind of turn a corner and down an alleyway near to the location that you know the Watch Pack's house to be at. You see these two kobolds kind of looking at the entrance kind of porch to this house. They're both like peering around the corner. You hear them chatting. The one is saying, we should go. No, it's not the time. They look busy.
On site,
Yeah.
as quick as anything, the fastest you've seen Shadow move, leaps through the air.
Get
Coalescing in his hand is a dagger made of hardened shadow,
Nice.
and it goes into the back of one of the kobolds.
Nice.
Cool. Nice. Give me, roll to hit
Surprise
at advantage.
attack, baby.
It's a surprise attack.
Oh, I love
It's
watching other
auto
people.
crit, isn't it?
Yeah, assassins.
If you can hit.
You're like in the
I
hit.
love an assassin.
Does 13 hit a kobold?
That's 13 hit a kobold. Shit. Actually, I haven't got their stat blocks up because I didn't know if this was going to go into a fight. Hang on one sec.
Please say it doesn't. That would be really funny.
Please, no. Don't do this to me.
It is an armor class of 12. You hit.
Cool. So
Auto crit.
auto crit.
Yep.
Dagger is.
Can you tell us how many times this thing dies?
I will once it's done.
So gross.
14.
14?
double 2.
28.
Oh no, hang on, no, I
We do
only
max.
doubled the dice. Oh shit, yeah, it's.
We max out the dice.
Yeah.
Assassins are crazy, dog.
I've
With
not
this
done-
rule.
I've not done this before. Hang on. Alright, okay.
Yeah, so all the dice, add the dice you just rolled.
Cool. 12. So 16 plus 5 is 21. Plus another 5, 26. Plus 1, 30.
30, you kill it 6 times over as you stab this thing in the back, and your blade of shadow just erupts out of the front of it, and this like these shards of shadow just explode out of the front of this kobold as its friend turns and just like, oh shit.
That was the surprise round.
Yes. Yeah.
I want to attack it again, but I need another action to do it.
Cool. We go into initiative
Roll
now
initiative.
as this other kobold turns around.
13.
Rip this fucking kobold.
Nice.
You're fine.
I can do 1d1 of slashing damage.
23.
Cool. Nice.
Not hit. He's wearing
And
legendary.
Kane?
13.
Yeah, cool. Shadow, you're up. Kane, you're on deck.
I don't think you're going to get the chance, Kane.
Please leave 1 hit point.
This blue kobold is looking up at you with just the most intense look of fear in its eyes.
Sorry, no loose ends. Do I have advantage? Yes, I do. It's not
Yeah,
gone.
you've
I
gone
have
before
advantage.
it.
Yeah, hasn't,
You
he
have
hasn't had a
advice,
chance to do anything yet.
New assassin things, everyone. I
Yeah.
don't know what's happening. There's just dice.
All got fun
There's
loose
some
dice.
24.
Nice hits. Doubles its AC.
Cool. Advantage against creatures I haven't got in combat. It's just an auto crit versus surprise creatures.
No longer surprised. We're in full
Cool,
combat
cool.
initiative here. So yeah, just your regular sneak attack.
Yeah, just your regular murdering.
I think you can't not kill it. To be honest.
5, 7, 11.
Cool. Yeah, this other one's just looking up at you as you just stab down into like the top of its head, as it just collapses to the ground dead.
Cool.
Ceases to be.
Several seconds later.
It's like tossing it around.
I'll bounce back into Reed.
They didn't have a lot on them. You do see some of the same kind of snacks that you found, like littered through the streets, kind of like half-open packets, things like that. You also find they both had a very small shank on them, as well as a sling to throw rocks with, as well as a few rocks to throw in said sling. And you notice that one of them also has a book in its pocket.
I mean, I'm taking the book.
Cool. Do you speak Draconic?
Nope.
No, cool.
It's a cool book to have.
It is. You have the Kobold's notebook, and it has some writing in Draconic in it.
I just realised when you mentioned snacks, it's
Kobold's
like
notebook.
we was eating a normal packet of what?
Hey.
Oh, it's good. That's very good.
That's why you got them, wasn't it?
Cool. As these two kobolds die, you kind of hear this kind of conversation peaking in the house as you hear Appleby scream the sounds of general violence. The conversations and timelines kind of merge here as the lot of you now kind of reconvene at the house.
That sounds fucked. I've done what I wanted to do. This problem is solved.
Yeah. Do you think they've thought about blaming Tagon for everything and then, pinning it on a dead guy so that they don't have to account for who betrayed them?
Radio's in there, I'm sure they've got a plan.
I'm sure they've
You
got a
don't know
plan.
Tagon's dead.
Oh.
Yeah.
You don't
Retcon everything I just said.
Yeah. Plus, I mean, what I said still stands and would have been what I said, which is Radio's in there, I'm sure they've got a plan.
Yeah, the both of you would have just heard
something intelligent.
the bell start ringing, and you wouldn't have had any conclusion to that.
Reed thinks they say that and they look up and go,
Oh, yeah.
It's really weird when you do that when you look like you and not the animal you were.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
It's hard to remember sometimes.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I had a dream I was a bagel once. Where are we going?
Lift.
Uh-huh.
Cool. And I'm going to head off to the lift, like I said I was going to.
Cool.
I'll come with.
Yep.
You do so. Both start heading towards the lift. What are the other four of you doing?
identifying the monocle over 10 minutes.
Identifying the monocle over 10 minutes. Cool. You just staying at the dilapidated house.
For now.
Cool. Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think everyone needs to calm down a little bit before we do anything else.
Yeah, everyone's just got to take a moment.
Cool. You take 10 minutes and identify this monocle. You can, as a bonus action, using this monocle, you can focus it on a creature, and while you can see that creature, it does not receive any benefits of cover while you're looking at it through the monocle.
Oh, okay.
Rodeo with a monocle, badass.
But on the blind eye.
It's a cyber monocle as well.
Oh, cool.
You see these kind of like this ring of kind of like focusing lenses that seems to like shift through various like colours, and like it has a little bit of zoom on it. But yeah, you can see this will definitely help your aim.
Okay, cool. She clips it to like the brim of her hat,
Nice.
so that it's in front of her eye, but
Nice.
it's not like on her face.
I like that. Yeah. Just,
What's that? What's it called, sir? Is it just like?
It's this is called an arcane monocle.
Cybonicle.
And it was.
Cybonicle's good. So yeah, this, if you spend a bonus action to look at a creature with this, you can then, until that creature dies or until the fight's over, you ignore cover that creature has. So any half cover, full cover.
Okay.
Corin will spend these 2 minutes basically giving what's it? Bad with names. Why Tagon funeral rites.
Cool. You do. You
Fucking Applebee's daggers.
pull
poking out
one of the daggers that hit out of it, kind of just place it on the floor, and
And I untie him. I sort of like leave him in a resting position.
Cool. Yeah, you do. So just give me a straight old religion check as you do this.
My fucking god.
We're rolling like dogs.
8.
today, huh?
8. Cool. Yeah, you do so. You perform the rite as you normally would. Don't feel anything about this, but yeah, you.
Corin feels a lot.
Well, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, you don't feel anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah.
Do you
other than the
speak
fact.
Draconic?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
3 of us do.
I was wondering 'cause if you didn't, Rodeo would have, like, you might not know it, but she would have taught you, like, a phrase that you would say as Dragonborn to, like, just, like, to the dead.
Yeah, fair.
It's the kind of thing that you would probably know anyway.
Yeah.
You've done a lot of funerals for a lot of people.
Did be surprised.
But yeah, there's like a phrase that you say to someone who's passed on, I guess. She would teach you that.
Cool. So as the few of you take some time at the Watch Pack house, anything else the rest of you like to do, Rodeo? You think, other than just figuring out this monocle?
Yeah, checking out this monocle that's been given to me. I guess just I don't think anything got damaged during the fight, but checking weapons, doing a bit of maintenance,
Cool.
Doing inventory because I used up a bunch of stuff that I had.
Yes.
And just kind of
General
keeping an
adventuring
ear
checks.
out. Every so often, like checking the windows to see if there's anything kind of. We wouldn't have heard the scuffle.
Give me
down the road.
a perception check if that's what you've been doing.
She would have been keeping her eye out for sure. 16 plus my perception. That's a dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
20 that's gone off. Of
You actually, just after this kind of event with Appleby, after this scream, you actually see down in an alleyway, kind of opposite this house, as Shadow appears out of nowhere, stabs these two kobolds, turns, says something to a cat, and then walks down from you. Yeah, just turns face and walks away.
Cool. Well, I do have some good news for everybody.
Are you sure you want to give it right now?
We are no longer being followed.
I'm choosing to not question what that means. I have a follow-up to us being asked questions if we take him to the authorities. We just leave him on their doorstep with a note that says known criminal gang member and murderer. Just tie that to him, walk away.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, well, I guess if he then tries to dub us in, he's got our names and descriptions, but like nobody up top knows who we are. Unless it goes back to the king.
By the time there's any, by the
I assume
time
he's far too fucking important to deal with.
Yes.
Shit like this. By the time word gets back, hopefully we'll be long gone by then.
Yeah, by the time there's repercussions, I won't be in the city anymore.
Yeah, that's a safer option. And ain't nobody be around tonight.
No.
So, nobody to get in his way. And then come New Year's morning, they'll find a lovely little gift.
A fun little
on
present.
their desk. Yeah, all wrapped up in ribbon. That sounds...
Anyone not on board with this?
It does mean we don't have to worry about people being shitty liars.
Yeah.
Not naming names, but half the people in this group may or may not get us killed by saying the wrong thing.
As long as you're happy with that being, like I have no connection to the city, so
I'm
not.
To be very open with you, as soon as our business with the Archmage Justice is finished, I will be leaving town for an indefinite period anyway. So, as long as Geraldo's safe, I don't really mind.
Well, yeah, as far as I can tell, none of this will come back to him.
No.
We were seen there a couple times, but there is absolutely no reason to believe that he had anything to do with any of this.
No.
And I feel like
if he lets people know that I lost control, went rogue, that'll cover his past. If someone questions him about it, I just have gone rogue and left. I think this is the only way I can keep him safe.
Yeah, I
can't
appreciate
control
that.
yourself in a full moon. Huh?
Cool. Taking him to the surface then.
Taking him to the surface.
Yeah,
Nice.
I kind of just want this guy off my hands at this point.
Cool.
Before we leave, I'll like lag behind in the room and kind of like look over towards Tagon's body and just kind of go and gently just slip my lady underneath with him, and then I'll
Aww.
Nice. You can have a point of inspiration for that.
turn into Waylon. Thanks for the looks. Walk out.
You do, yeah. Nice.
While you're doing the funeral rites, coroner, wind a little bit back. Appleby will just be playing some really melancholy, music on his rebec, which is like a sort of almost violin, somewhere between a violin and a lute, and he'll sort of play for the funeral.
Sweet.
And when it comes to an end, he'll sort of. I'd like you to do mine.
What?
That was beautiful.
Your funeral?
Well, if I have one.
Do you want me to finish you off now, or would you like time to compose an epitaph?
Like now.
Softly morbid.
That kind of comes in my line of work.
Cool. So, as you finish up this funeral rite, a lot of you begin packing up, heading towards the surface.
Packing up the body.
Yeah,
he's got
he's
a
no
hog in it.
longer invisible anymore.
He's no longer invisible, but he's hog-tied.
Yeah, he's tied up.
yeah.
We don't necessarily know how long he's going to stay unconscious, do
No,
we?
but I'd say
Unless Coroner can do a check for that.
someone medical amongst you could do.
I'm quite medical.
Yeah, you're a...
Give me a check at advantage, my good
Oh,
friend.
well, it's another 6 to start
Oh
with.
boy.
And that's a 10.
Yay.
That means medical. That's a 16.
16? Oof, you'd say good couple of hours still. He was hit with a pretty potent poison.
He was pretty out, yeah, okay.
He's there for a while.
You think even if he regains consciousness, he may be paralysed still for a little bit.
Oh, he's going to feel like ass when he wakes up.
Oh yeah, his
The world's
spinal cord
worst-
is severed.
the
He's
world's
never
worst
walking
hangover.
again.
Yeah.
Shadow landed on him.
We can't kill him, but we can sever his spinal cord. You're
Well,
fine with
there's
that.
nothing I can do about that now. That's beyond my area of expertise.
Yeah. What? Despite all the magic and advancements in this world, still cannot fix spines. That's just
Yeah.
beyond
Well, I'm
the
sure
realm.
someone can. I'm a level 3 caster.
Before we leave,
I'm not going to have greater restoration.
I'll have a rattle around the room,
Cool.
various rooms, looking for like some like canvas sacking or a large like basically like a big piece of material, like a bed sheet or something. I don't know. Basically, like something I can make like a sack out of with
You
a bit of rope.
immediately find one. There, a lot of the pieces of furniture in here are covered in tarps, so you can just
Yeah, cool. I'll
Pull off
tarp
the
him
top.
up, get a bit of rope to like tie the top up.
Nice.
And then so I'm not like very obviously carrying a body.
Yeah.
It's just like a large
It's just like a Santa sack
Santa
with
sack.
Gero in it.
Yeah. I've got
Nice.
a present for you.
You take off the top and it reveals just like a chair made of human flesh. It's like, let's put that back on. This is the first house we have to go.
You find like a frozen cultist.
Before we leave, actually, just so we can kind of like be a bit more undercover, I'm stripping Gero, taking his clothes, and I'm going to beat him.
Nice.
Cool.
Oh yeah,
great.
so he's alive for a couple more hours.
Shall we also set the house on fire?
You're in Silver Promise territory right now.
It would attract.
Cool. As you all leave this burning building and start heading just straight towards
Can
the
we do
lift
it
to
in
the
slow
surface.
motion while it explodes?
Yeah, you've got your
Well,
Santa
Rick Shade
sack. You've got the like rift shade on, the monocle also like swings
Yeah.
down.
Are these terraced houses?
There's like a few nearby, but you think
A lot of it's empty. anyway.
Detached or semi? What we talking?
this one is semi-detached, but it looks like this whole street
The
is
whole
pretty
thing's-
like
whole place is about
desolate.
Fuck it then. It's raining. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's literally the one day of the year that it's raining. Yeah, we're fine.
So
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, it's raining through the ceiling.
Yeah.
It's
It's
raining.
that potent.
It's
Yeah.
magic rain. I don't know.
So yeah, as you all begin heading towards the lift that will take you up to the surface, the lot of you arrive shortly after Reed and Shadow. Reed and Shadow, you're waiting there, just waiting for the lift to come down.
Just
as you
whilst we're walking there, I'd very quickly just like to explain to Reed.
yeah.
That may have seemed a little bit intense.
Oh no, they might have betrayed us and then we die.
My concern more was these guys were watching us for a while, and they may have been in the Troll Road when we were as well, just watching. And if they'd seen everything that had happened, they could have reported it back.
Oh.
So, no loose ends.
You can have a point of inspiration for that as well, for that tying things up nicely there.
Actually, quest givers, they were here to ask for help.
They were just here for
I saw no exclamation or question mark, only a target.
God.
Yeah, they came up as red on the filter. So yeah, as you two are just waiting for this lift to slowly come down, the other four arrive, and you see the two figures of your companions just waiting for this lift to come down. As you all reconvene here, lift's coming down.
Oh, Rodeo knows. 'Cause she saw you out the window. Did you, y'all take a detour, huh?
Very quick minor stop off to tie up a couple of loose ends, and then returned here.
Very slick of you, very much appreciated.
Ooh,
and she
okay.
winks at you with the blind eye again.
I'm Gero, I'm back.
Oh fuck yeah! What?
You kind of look to Gero, and then you look to the dusty tarp that is over Rodio's shoulder.
Yeah, there's like a tail hanging out the water.
Coroner tucks the tail back
like a
in.
leg.
We should get up there. We set a building on fire.
Yeah.
As you ascend up the lift, you see
You can see it properly from the lift.
Exactly. You see the site of the Undermount before you see the lightning wreathed area, and you can see all the way over into Silver Promise the effects of your arsony as a building indeed does begin to run ablaze. And someone roll me a d20.
I'm not doing it.
5.
It doesn't pass onto the next building as you see the flames do just seem to engulf this one building on that street in Silver.
Probably just as well.
As we,
On Silver Street.
Alright,
continue up the
gone.
lift, like.
You playing the Ellseworld theme?
Not quite, but near enough. Just like sad and melancholy, like Rebecca. And
This lift is really rusty. It never usually makes it.
while he's doing that, Appleby will lean over to Reed and just go, other than the fire, though, it was pretty uneventful.
Oh, that's good.
You notice as well, the two of you that have just reconvened with Appleby, this ringing sound that you hadn't heard before has since stopped.
Oh.
But
One
we'll...
of the two annoying sounds you make has stopped.
And as the lift reaches the top here, as you arrive once again back in the upper city of the Golden Tooth on New Year's Eve, you arrive in the Greens. It is about 8 p.m. in the evening, and the rest of New Year's Eve is yours, but that is where we're going to close the session for tonight. We've got some New Year's Eve celebrations still to do next session, so be sure to hit us up for that. I believe Reed has something planned, and it's going to be a good time. Thank you as always to my players for playing. A lot of RP today, so well done for that. That can always be a bit of a trying time, but yeah, well done. It was a good RP all around, and thank you to you the viewers for viewing and being wonderful.
And thank you to you, Elliot, for elsing the world.
Yeah, you really else
good
that well.
Elsa.
Damn, thanks guys. Well, yeah, we've been Heroes Grove. We got a few little pluggy plugs that we're going to do before we send you on the way to the Grove to have your rest. Plugs. Who wants to plug something?
Patron.
Yes, we have a
Give us your money.
Patreon. You saw some advantages in that 20s being thrown around in that session.
Yeah, thank you very much.
They were paid for by our patrons. You get to influence every single one of the D&D games we play. And that's not all. You get other sweet benefits at our £5 tier. You get a little joining sketch by Jams Can Draw.
Yeah, I'll make you stuff as well to say thank you for joining.
Poetry plug from Cal.
Poetry!
Nice.
That was a plug.
Plug from Jams.
Hi, hello. You can find me on Twitch as well at JamsCanDraw. Tune in on Thursday this week. We're doing a big old party stream where if you tune in, you can request stuff for me to draw, and we will potentially be playing some silly little art games as well. So if you want to come and have a little party, Kane might be there as well for a little bit. Others
I would definitely join in chat.
special guests.
Sounds good.
I mean, if any of you guys want to join, like on the Discord call as well, just to add to the chaos a little bit, you're all more welcome. Thursday, it'll be 8 p.m. whatever the time zone is now.
BST, we're in.
BST.
Yeah, I fucked that up
did
this
it.
morning.
British Silly Time.
Yeah, the's been a weird day.
Yeah.
I didn't know that the clocks went forward and accidentally took my medication on time.
Real fortuitous
Yeah,
event.
come follow me on Twitch. Come check me out on Thursday. I stream every Thursday, but this week is a special one. Some of these guys might be here for a little bit.
Special fun time.
Special fun times.
Yeah. You got a plug?
No, just want to say thank you to Red Velvet Muncher, to Aloe Boyo, and to Harley Frost for chatting in chat. You're all lovely people.
Thanks, guys. If you like this and you want more Ellseworld, it's all on YouTube right now. You can go check it out. There is a link down below, I think, to the Ellseworld playlist, so you can go find that. Anyway, thank you very much for joining.
Listen to Wildcat Boozy.
Listen to Wildcat Boozy, best band in Bristol.
Join us next week for Pirates.
Join us next week for Pirates of Kalhimar. That is a high-level campaign. We're level 17 in that compared to the meager level 3 you're seeing here. Very different scale of play. But yeah, thank you very much. Go lie down in the grove, have a nice long rest, and wait for this sticky thing that Dan just threw at the ceiling to fall down.
I love you very much.
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.